Mama said.
You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5.
Da 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 da. You get on my damn nerves. My patience running thin. This ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is barely about us. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye. You spend half your life with dilated pupils. I don't think you're nice, and you treat me kinda cruel. All your moves is crazy, you compromise my safety. All your friends are shady, they tried to warn me vaguely. You patronize me daily, you never call me baby or treat me like a lady. And mainly, quite frankly, you get on my damn nerves. My patience wearing thin, and this ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is barely about us. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye at your big ride, page. You should have a grip on that braceless brain, and I should take a hint, 'cause my resting state shouldn't be delusion. I should contemplate how we got to this conclusion. Well, we used to have something so simple, so sweet. You had me brush and sweat me off of my feet. We used to have this shit all down to a science. Now are we sharing this? Imagine if we stood our ground. I wish that we could work this out. Just kidding. You get on my damn nerves. My patience wearing thin, and this ain't even anger. Bitch, you make me anxious. This is bad about us. You got problems in your mind, and you keep making big threats, and we don't see eye to eye. Yeah, God, problems, and you get on my damn nerves.
I've been working 9 to 5, I keep money on my mind, going through it all my life. I deserve a drink, smoking drink to clear my mind. Everybody got some problems, that's why I just tend to mind. I deserve a drink, I want that whiskey with no ice. I deserve a drink, I want tequila with the lime. I deserve a drink, drink, drink. I deserve a drink, drink, drink. Wake up deja vu, it feel like yesterday. Eyes barely open, breakfast sitting in the ashtray. Put on my boots, hit the clock, can't wait to take break. Call my old lady, tell me how the building need paper. Baby, these boots, so I'm working like a damn slave. Trapping out the well, I done had a long day. I deserve a drink of the Tennessee whiskey. Lucky number 7, no chaser, don't mix it. I deserve a drink, drink, drink. 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 I deserve a drink. I've been working 9 to 5, money on my mind, going through it all my life. I deserve a drink, smoking drink to clear my mind. Everybody got some problems, that's why I just tend to mind. I deserve a drink, I want that whiskey with no ice. I deserve a drink, I want tequila with the lime. I deserve a drink, drink. I deserve a drink. I deserve a drink. Drinking and driving, I got that shine right beside me. I got pain and I hide it inside this bottle, I'm dying. I know that we all have problems, I just leave mine at the door. You can tell from a little what a lot gon' be in some more. I want a little smoke, a little time to think. I want a lot of money and I want a lot to drink. I deserve a drink. I deserve a drink. I deserve a drink.
Disconnected from your well-being? At Natural Way 365, we believe in a holistic approach to health and happiness. We offer a curated selection of natural and organic products to nourish your body and mind. From farm-fresh produce to effective herbal remedies, we have everything you need to support your journey to wholeness. Our knowledgeable staff is passionate about helping you find the right products for your unique needs. We offer specialized guidance and answer all your questions with care. Take a step towards the Natural Way 365 and discover a world of wellness. Find inner peace, support your natural vitality, and embrace a life lived in harmony, because a healthy you is a happy you. Visit us today online at www.thenaturalway365.com, where everything is better natural. Don't forget to use your All Hustle No Fear promo code AHNF for 30% off your next purchase. Natural Way 365. Everything is better natural.
Oh no. I don't know about these niggas, but I'm finna pop my shit. I don't know about these niggas, but I'm finna pop my shit. Young nigga counting up them digits. Cash. Young nigga chasing at the millions. I don't know. I don't know about these niggas. I don't know. I know about these niggas. These niggas be talking this and that, but don't even be on this and that. Smoking outside till a nigga got cat rats. If it ain't about money, then I can't interact. If it ain't about money, then I ain't calling back. Chopping more trees than the motherfuckers, I'm a jack. Good dick and good weed, always gotta come back. Hope that ain't your hoe, cause you know she ain't coming back. That's my lighter, man. I need to breathe for a minute. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Everybody talking about J Brick, cause they know a nigga too damn lit. Lil' mama had to put shades on, cause the way that my diamond fucking hit. Get lit, bitch, do some lit shit. Hop on the dick, then hit a split. Hop up on the dick, give it lit. Girl, give me kids, love that freaking shit. I don't know about these niggas, but I'm finna pop my shit. nigga counting up them digits. Count it up, count that shit. Cash. Young nigga chasing at the millions. Cash. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about these niggas. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about these niggas. Smoking down Zaza till the nigga got cat rats. If it ain't about money, then I can't interact. If it ain't about money, then I ain't coming back. Chopping more trees than the motherfuckers, I'm a jack. Good niggas good, we always gotta come back. Oh, they ain't your hoe, cause you know she ain't coming back.
Yes, sir. Oh, so now y'all wanna pull up. Now y'all wanna pull up. And whoever that is that drove that ugly red car parked in my spot, nigga, your shit getting told right now. It's getting told, nigga. Do I, bitch? It's your boy DJ Play something. We live right here on Blast House Radio.
One time for your mind, gotta hit him with a slow kiss. Lil J saw the game back in 96, wanna be a player to Joe shit. See, I had a nigga hook, so I got up on the mic, can't do it like no beat. My style prime time kick to me, I'ma run it back, and I probably got about 4 picks. Give me that, yeah, rhyme with a nigga. You can put a style, I be fine with a nigga. You lose anyway, you dead, white chalk, got a thing, and I be doing lines to the nigga. Say the wrong thing, but to try, we can make you famous. You can wanna sign to a nigga, y'all can't keep up with me, man, I got too many flows, don't it sound like 9 to a nigga, stop lying to a nigga, not back it up. Pedal to the metal, I'ma keep it gassing up. Hell yeah, I got it, I sagged it up. Dead pearls hit no batting gloves. I know I got ADD, but I can't understand what you say ain't adding up. I charge your one price and I charge you more. Hell yeah, I jacked it up. I don't know you nigga, you don't know me neither. But I know I'm showless either. Confederate Rose, I go ape shit when I leave my band. I'm showbiz pizza. One thing I learned about life, it goes on my road is reefer. Don't call us out and get scared. Go to church and go get Jesus. That's my thesis. Yeah.
Hold on now, get your hands out. Get your hands off the merchandise, you feel? Hey, it's the biggest stepper in the room, baby. Put some respect on my pimpin', you hear me? Shit. Endo, what going on, big dog? Hey, you was snapping on that motherfucker, you feel me? DJ play something with it here, pimp. Hey, man, I don't think they know who this is, but hey, I'ma learn them today. One time, hey, jumps the boogie. Girl, it's the boogie man. What's goody? Trap on the cookie land with a sweet tooth and do the Superman and that nookie. Super Saiyan to them rookies. Big time, I like many. Fresh like a new potato, but the inner leg got out them panties for real. We gon' show you how to kick it for show. Tease it, baby, bend the shit out the dough. Believe it, baby, we gon' keep it wavy. We eliminate all that rigmarole. These nigga wanna trick on the hoe. Splurge on them, spin a bird on them, doing all this and doing all that. But that ground still gon' swerve on them for a player. Fresh up out the Himalayas, going Jerome in that motherfucker. Got it going on in that motherfucker. I ain't with the regular, gotta meet me at the throne in that motherfucker. Space stage pimpin', out of state with it, going in that motherfucker. Try it, going strong in that motherfucker. I done put up to the bag with a bag on me. Gang of bad bitches tryna throw that ass on me. Chateau alone in my motherfucking glass, homie. Wanna learn how to be a player, me and him ahead of that class, homie. Yeah.
We gon' show you how we party. Keep it up. We gon' show you how we party. Keep it up. We gon' show you how we party. Keep it up. We gon' show you how we party. Keep it up. We gon' show you how we
Bag on me. I done put up to the bag with a bag on me.
I never was a guy that dreamed about being famous. I wanted to work, make the songs, the process. You get me? Right. Yeah. I didn't even think about the money. The money was a secondary. The fame was secondary. I didn't want to be on the radio because I wanted to be famous like Michael Jackson. I wanted to be on the radio because I wanted a song on the radio like Michael Jackson. There's a difference. Yeah. I didn't want his fame. I didn't want the money that Michael Jackson had. I wanted to have a song on the radio like my heroes. And I wanted to work real hard at it. And I wanted to see the seeds that I sowed years ago, writing those songs, writing those poems that I wrote when I was a little kid, performing those talent shows, become something, and it did.
Keep it up. We gon' show.
Yes, sir. Oh, so now y'all wanna pull up. Now y'all wanna pull up.
As for remembering things and doing message to my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the ropes. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
This a black beamer, yeah, the big one, with a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. Put in hella work, I'm a real one. You wanna learn to work, then watch a real one. You always put in work, then you're a real one. Just cause you got that work, don't make a real one. But if you break bread, then you a real one. How the fuck you think we put these diamonds on our chest? Why the fuck you think we riding Beamer Benz the best? See, we done took some losses, but as bosses we don't grist. And we don't like to talk a lot, we let them sweat the fix. It's a black Beamer, yeah, the big one, with a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. Put in hella work, I'm a real one. In and out of traffic, put this engine to the test. Middle fingers up, we finger fuck the lot of bitch. Cabana on Miami Beach, the babies wanna sex. Simulator, duplicator, do this shit the best. It's a black Beamer, yeah, the big one, with a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. Put in hella work, I'm a real one. Lipstick on the 4G, swear to God the Beamer roller skating. Private jet, we pay for that, my bitch Bulgari, yeah, she snaking. We don't trust you lame niggas with work, we keep these bitches naked. Used to call me Shotter, cause I really bought it up and take it. Foreign bitches think they lit, cause we at Papados. This just some stinking shrimp, the Ritz will be on the top floor. See, we don't feed no lad, cause we done live this life. We poppin' out, turn the head, call it poltergeist. Black Beamer, yeah, the big one, with a thick bitch, that's a real one. For these blood diamonds, I'ma kill one. Put in hella work, I'm a real one.
Yeah. G-Unit. No, I'm playing. Good morning. How y'all doing out there today? It's your girl Sunshine Reigns, a.k.a. Griselda Blanca, a.k.a. You Need a Motivator, a.k.a. The Party Starter. But you tune in each and every morning because I am... I'm sorry. I just heard my daughter's voice so hard when I said that. You tune in each and every morning because I am your Hood Unicorn. I'm here to wake you up with positivity, motivation, current events, and of course, a ton of laughter. Like, why wouldn't I wake you up laughing? Because I'm funny like that. Hey, how y'all doing out there today? It is as Just Samaj says, it is Friday Eve. Okay, happy Friday Eve. I'm gonna try to help him get that taken on, y'all. And I see in the comment section, because that's what reminded me, Herbal Trucker hit with the, hey, it's Friday Eve. How y'all doing out there? Hey. I'm trying to go live on Hits real quick because I never go live on Hits page, and we need to start doing this more. Not now. How do I go live? Not like I don't know how to go live, but why is it asking me all these extras? There we go. All right, bet. Now I'm live on Hits. Hey, Hits, how you doing? But it's Friday Eve and it's Christmas Eve. I mean, it's Christmas Eve week. Christmas week Eve. How I say that? Like, it's the Eve
before Christmas, the Eve week. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shut up. Stop playing with me. Anyways, you got one more weekend before the Christmas holiday to go shopping and do all that other stuff. So if you haven't already done that, go ahead and get it done. Make sure you get it done. I don't like the position of my cameras right now. This is irritating me. Hold on. Let me get over here. If you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do that. Get your Christmas presents together and all that great stuff. I'm going to tell y'all a Christmas hack for me. No, I'm not gonna say that out loud. I'll tell you after Christmas. I'll tell you. Well, shit. Ain't like a Christmas hack for me is if you have somebody who you don't necessarily know what you want to get them or how much you want to spend or whatever, just wait till Christmas. Wait till they give you your Christmas present, and then after they give you your Christmas present, you be like, man, Amazon on strike right now. So, and that is the truth. Amazon is going on strike. So Amazon on strike and your package ain't got here yet, but as soon as it get here, I'm gonna go ahead and just bring it down to you. Depending on what they get you, lets you know what you need to go get. You know what I'm saying? If they got you some beads or something like that, then you can go down to the dollar store, go pick something up, wrap it up, draw it in a bag real quick, and take it to their house. If they got you something really fucking nice and you're like, oh my God, I got to get you something for this, then you have a baseline. Otherwise, don't even put too much pressure on yourself because guess what? It's a lot of adults out there right now who ain't getting shit. You ain't getting nothing, okay? Don't ask me for nothing. If you did not come out of my hoo-ha or you haven't been in my hoo-ha, you ain't getting nothing for me this Christmas. And that's on gang, bitch. That's on gang, bitch. I promise you. You either had to come out of me or come into me to get me a Christmas, to get a Christmas present from me this year. That's all I'm saying. It's a great show today. We know, in about 30 minutes or so, we got Stoner Brown in the building and we're going to have some conversations. I was just scrolling through Instagram and TikTok and everything to try to see what we could talk about today. And we got a couple of little topics that I'm going to hit him with. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I'll go ahead and I'll post it on my Instagram page. I'm going to show it to Stoner during the commercial break and I'll probably pull it up so that it can post during that. But anyways, there's a group of people who have been doing, look at my air quotes, pageants for adoption. And we're going to talk about that. Okay. And I know if you're like, something sounds nefarious here. When you watch it, it is so cringy and it looks it just doesn't give you, especially as a Black person, it doesn't give you the right feeling. And it's like, it's not racism and it's definitely not sexism or whatever, but it's something. And I got this feeling of, when I know it, and I might not be able to explain it, but something's hitting me on the nose right here. I know this is bad. I know we don't want to do this anymore. So we're going to talk about that. And we got a couple other stories. If y'all got something in the comment section that you want to hear me and Stoner discuss, or you want to definitely drop that in the comment section. But before we do all of that, of course, I have to motivate you, right? I've got to hit you with that morning motivation because that's what you come here for. And I appreciate you for coming here for that. One, yesterday I realized that we have new people here and I haven't done this in a while. So I need to go back and I need to do this for you guys so that you understand, just peeking into my world and see some of the things I do, and maybe it might help you because that's ultimately what I am here for, is to help you be better you. You know what I mean? And I do that by being a lighthouse, showing you the different ways that I'm doing things, showing you how I make it through the world or whatnot. And you can take from me, or you can call me an ad. I appreciate the herbal truckers out there who jump in my DM and add value to my life too. Send me stuff, who try to connect me with other people. Like, I get it, y'all sit there listening, but you add too, okay? And nothing wrong with that. So my first want to talk to you guys about as far as motivation is concerned. And we've had this before. Again, year after year, I come back with the same topics. A lot of the same stuff keeps popping up. It's like a parent. Your parents don't tell you something one time. They tell you over and over again, because the different times that I tell you, you might grab different parts of it, right? So it's the beginning of the year. You're going to hear a lot more of what's at the top of your paper. What is your goal? What are you working on? That is a very big thing for me, right? But one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today was my note cards. Okay. We're going to talk about the note card game, Okay. And, I've been doing this now for about 4 years, 3 or 4 years. It was given to me by a teacher. And she was just like, she was listening to me talk and she was listening to me vent. And my issue was that I do a lot. I do a lot. And the average person asks me on a daily basis, like, how do you get so much stuff done? How do you keep it all together? You're always doing something. And when I was reflective upon myself, I never felt that way. I felt like there was always something else to do. There was always something I didn't get to. And as an entrepreneur, that feeling is very, very much innate within us, especially if you are a mini hat wearer. And you understand what I mean. If you are the CEO, the CFO, the secretary, the janitor, if you are the content creator, the director, you're the manager, you're the employee, you're the stalker. Like, if you do everything for the business because this is your baby, there's always something else to do. And you begin to feel either overwhelmed, or on the opposite end, you can feel underwhelmed. Okay. And so to prevent that, what she said was, you need to start writing down what you're doing every day. And the way she presented to me was, at the end of your day, or as you're doing stuff throughout the day, just write it down and mark it off so that your brain can see what you accomplished. And then don't throw those away. Keep them, collect them, so that at the end of the year, you can see everything that you've done and you've accomplished towards your goals. So I actually took it a step further, because I have to personalize everything. I have to make it into sunshine. And one thing about me is I always have note cards with me. I go through a lot of note cards. I'll just go and I'll buy a stack or two of note cards, and I'll put one in the office. I'll put one in my bedroom by my bed or whatnot. And whenever I start having thoughts, or, things to do, or I'm just sitting there, and you know how your brain is just talking to you and all of these ideas and stuff are coming out, that's when my note cards come out. But on a daily basis, on a regular, just everyday basis, I take a blank note card. Here we go. Blank note card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it into threes. Okay. So when I fold it into threes, I've got nice little, you see that? Got 3 columns right here. Right? Column number 1 is for business. Whatever I want to do with my business, in my business, things that I need to get done for today or this week or whatever, things that I'm working on, things that I don't want to forget, things that I need to cast this spell. Writing it helps so much, because now my brain remembers what I wrote. It's just thinking it isn't enough. I got to get it out of there. So I write all of my business stuff right here, y'all. All my business stuff goes here. In the middle one is all my house stuff. This one is never as long as my business. It's never. The house one is never as long as the business list, and that's fine. But I write down anything and everything that I need to do at home with my kids, things that I have on my, my to-do list as far as domesticated. The third list is self. because I don't want to forget to make sure that I create a priority within myself, that I am important to me and I take care of me. Okay. And so every day I start a list, and as I go through my day, I mark off my list. Now, at the end of the day, there still might be things on my list that I didn't finish. So I just pull out another note card and I start a fresh list from the things that haven't been finished. And I just keep going over and over again. So here's my list from, I think, what's this about? Yep, here's my list from yesterday. And you can see all of the mark offs and everything that I was like, okay, I did that, I did that, I did that, I did that, I did this over here, I did this over here, I did this over here. I ain't getting nothing done at the house yesterday because I wasn't home yesterday, right? And so now that feeling of being overwhelmed or underwhelmed, that feeling that I didn't really get anything done today, that feeling of accomplishment, all of those are now a little bit more under control, you know? And it also gives me perspective. This list will never end. This list right here, this list will never end. It does not matter. This list will keep going on forever. I will get another page and then it'll be another list. And that lets me know that as an entrepreneur, this feeling of, oh, I got to get it all done. Bitch, it's never going to get done. There's always going to be something else. But did I do a little bit today that's going towards my macro goal and my ultimate goal? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I know what the big goal is. I know what plan A is. And so whatever is at the top of my paper is what I am working towards. It's what I'm working on. What's at the top of my paper for for 2025, for the whole year? Because that's my macro goal, right? My macro goal is going to help my big goal, my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is the success and the notoriety of All Hustle No Fear. My big goal is for All Hustle No Fear to touch multiple lives. My big goal is to be able to take All Hustle No Fear and to transfer it into Digital Media Masters, and to be able to create some sort of business that I can not only be a part of the community and give back, but I can eventually also make money off of it and be able to support my family and create generational wealth. So the things that I am doing here at All Hustle No Fear also filter into Digital Media Masters. And every day it's just a little bit something else that I've got to get done. And it just be the littlest things like, hey, don't forget to add Digital Media Masters to your header on All Hustle No Fear, so that if somebody is on All Hustle No Fear, they can get to Digital Media Masters. And then the thought is, okay, wait a minute. Digital Media Masters only has after school program information on the website. Now we need to hit up Crim and tell Crim we need to update the website to include the different services that Digital Media Masters provides, right? Because now I provide services under Digital Media Masters. I can come to you. I'll take all this equipment, bring 3 cameras, microphones, everything, and I'll come to you and I'll record your podcast. Well, that's a service that I provide through Digital Media Masters. That's not an All Hustle No Fear service. So that's on here. I need to do my bills this week. Every Friday, I do my bills. I have an app that I collect all my information in so that I can know my expenditures and my income. Because of using this app, something that I started last year in January, it was at the top of my list. This year I want to be extra diligent and I want to be disciplined in recording my expenditures and my income, because I get tired of going to to my tax lady, Sharon Mason Love, and she asked me how much I made this year, and I'd be like, shit, I don't know, enough to survive. I ain't die. That's not good enough though. This year, y'all, I don't know if y'all remember watching that show with Sharon. I said to her, Sharon, I know how much I made so far this year. And she was like, you do? And I was like, yes. And she was like, I'm so proud of you. Did you make how much you thought you was making? I was like, I'm making more than I thought I was making. And she was like, really? And I was like, yes. But what can I do with that information now? Well, on my sheet, one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the transcripts of all 12 months. I'm going to put them into Chat GPT, and I'm going to ask Chat GPT to come up with not only a budget for me for next year, but a projection. Now I have my projections. And when people be like, oh, so how much are you projected to make this year? Shit, I don't know. I do. Because now not only do I know how much I'm projected to make, but I also have a baseline of what I need to do to get there. Right. And it's all because of the different things that I think about throughout the day, and I write down and I go back and I make sure I get those things done. Same thing with house. Baby, you got a lot of shit to do at your house, and you don't always think of that as things that you got accomplished throughout the day, especially if you are a depressive person and it's hard for you to get out of the bed. If you sleeping in the bed till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon and the lights is out and everything, you're having a hard go of it, right? Write down the little things that you did get accomplished throughout the day and mark that off, just so you can have a sense of accomplishment. If you got up and you washed your ass and brushed your teeth and that was a feat, like that was a mountain that you had to climb over to do that, bitch, write that down. You deserve to write that down. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. Every time I wash the dishes, I write that down. I don't care what y'all say. I got 5 people in my house and only one of them think they supposed to wash dishes, and that's me. So anytime I wash dishes, that's a feat. Hey, I'm writing that down, because otherwise I had to yell at somebody to get it done. Laundry. Shit, I not only write down laundry, I write down folded and put away laundry, because just washing it isn't enough. Baby, the fact that I folded it and put it away, yes, I get a gold star. Okay? This is my way of giving myself gold stars. And yes, I might not be in kindergarten no more, but that gold star still make my booty wiggle. It still excites me. So every day I have something. And again, don't forget self. On here, I have gym. I need to go to the gym today, so I put it on there. I have walk. I did not walk last night. And this is the thing about it. I was supposed to walk last night, okay? I was at work yesterday from 7:30 all the way. I did not get out into my house until 10:45. I did not have the mental capacity to walk. I did not take this off of my list though, because I will walk today. I'm going to get that walk in. It's going to get marked off, okay? Buy flowers. That's on here under my self-care thing, because I want to start buying myself flowers. I want to start treating myself special. That's part of my what's at the top of your list. At the top of my list in my personal column is to be intentional about dating myself. So I'm reminding myself, bitch, buy yourself some flowers, because you need that. You know what I mean? Even down to little things. I cut my hair on Tuesday. I wrote that down. Cut hair. Wrote it down, cut my hair, and marked it off. I gave myself that accomplishment, because I could be walking in here with a dog with beady beads on the side of my head looking crazy. Allow yourself to see that you are doing things, that you are accomplishing things, that you are actually out here investing in life, because sometimes it's a blur and we don't see it. Okay? Things take time. Baby, if you went to your in about an hour, my daughter is going to have something going on at her school that she absolutely wanted me to be at, and I can't, because I got to be here. I got to be at work. I got to bring home money for mommy, for the kids, and mommy and daddy, and everybody wants something, right? But if I would have been able to make it, I definitely would have wrote that down under household, because for my house, I was able to sacrifice or whatever I had to do to get there. And you write it down and you mark it off, because that takes time out of your day. Those are things that you had to do and you got it accomplished. So I hope for anybody out there who doesn't do the note card thing, who hasn't figured out a way to organize your life and prioritize your life, because I ain't even get into the priorities of it, baby. Just because this list is here don't mean I do it in the order of the list. It depends on what the day is like, what's going on. It might be, what are the fastest things that I can knock out? I knock those out first. It might be what's the most important things that need to get done first. I knock those out. It just depends on how my day is going. But I got the list. So it don't matter how I'm working it. Just work the fucking list, shawty. Just work the list. And you can sit here, you can make your list whenever you want to. If it's the first thing you want to do in the morning when you wake up, you stretch, you scratch your booty, you sit on the toilet, you defecate, release your bowels, and you write your list. It could be the last thing you do at night. You sit there, you watch a little bit of Family Guy. So I don't watch Family Guy. You sit there and you watch some Bob's Burgers, you let your mind wander, and as it just thinks of things, you write your list. You could be like me and have insomnia issues and can't sleep at night and wake up out of your sleep with a piece of paper and a pen next to your bed, and you just scratch down the ideas that you thinking about and you dreaming about in your not dreaming state, your not sleeping state, and then wake up in the morning and rewrite them nicely on your list. I don't know how you do what you do. Just do it, damn it. Who am I talking to today? If I just told you something and I gave you just a little something that you can try, you know what I mean? Like, I promise you, I've got, at the end of the year, I rubber band them all together, and I've got a stack of these, like this thick. And I'm not being facetious right now. I'm being for real. I've got stacks of these this thick. I've got like 3 different stacks because it's my 4th year doing it. 3 different stacks this thick, full of nothing but note cards. And do you know what that means? That's all of that work that I have put in. I can't feel bad. It's been a long time since I felt like I ain't did shit today, because I can go back and look at my list and be like, you ain't did shit, but you did write out them ebook prompts that you wanted to write out so that you can create this ebook for Chat GPT prompts. You did create the outline for your digital media masters. Damn, what the hell did I name that? Live stream. I don't even know what the hell I named. I had to name it something. Anyways, you did contact peer space. You did add digital media masters to All Hustle No Fear. You did set your fitness goals. You did call the doctor and set a doctor's appointment. You did Stoner's Reels. You did fill out that grant info. You did go to the gym. You did go to the beauty supply store. You did cut your hair. You did do your nails. You did clean out your car. Like, god damn, you did all of that in one day? After you go read off everything that you did, you be like, well, shit, I could go to sleep. Only other thing that I ain't did yet is wash my ass and brush my teeth. And I'm about to do that and take my ass to bed. This allows me to give myself grace. I swear to God, this allows me to give myself grace on them days when I'm hard on myself and I'm telling myself, you ain't going hard enough. Bitch, who ain't going hard enough? You see how many things? And these are just the ones I have in front of me. These aren't even the ones that that I just put in the house because I was like, all right, I already did all of these. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call this doctor back. Like, y'all, find a way to make it work for you. Whether it's this or something else, find a way to make it work for you. But you got to stop being so hard on yourself. You got to stop being so hard on yourself, okay? Let me go to this comment section because y'all are going in, and then I'm going to tell you something else because I got something else I want to tell you. By that time, it should be right at 9 o'clock. We're going to play some music and Stoner will be in the building, okay? Let's go through this comment section. Teacher Anitra said, happy Thursday, loves, in my Teacher Anitra voice, right? Herbal Trucker said, happy Friday Eve. All Hustle No Fear fam. Hey, how you doing, Herbal Trucker? Hey, tomorrow's Friday. It's Insta Trolls. I need y'all to send me some videos that I can play. Y'all know my one caveat. Make sure that they can understand what it is on the radio because they can't see. So if it's just all music or it's all visuals, I can't play that. That's the only reason why I don't play them funny ass videos y'all be sending me. The people on the radio they're not good. If all they hear is, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. They don't know what the hell we're knowing. Okay. So it's gotta be audio. But send me y'all Insta trolls for tomorrow. Okay. Teacher Anitra said, it's me. Oh, no. Or is it me, or is Christmas not really Christmas anymore? We can have that conversation when Stoner gets here. We'll have that conversation. Herbal Trucker says, at Teacher Anitra, it ain't been the same since the excitement of getting that Sears catalog. I say once y'all killed Jeffrey, it was a wrap. If we can't go to Toys R Us, where can we go? Like, if we can't go to Bella Noche, then where can we go? Like, y'all got rid of FAO Schwartz. Y'all got rid of Toys R Us Kids. Y'all got rid of KB Sports, KB Toys. Like, y'all don't even want a kid to be a kid no more. Why the fuck is we doing Christmas? Ugh. Anyways, ain't that my boy from the hospital? If so, I'm glad to see him out. You so silly. And that video is older. You could tell by his hair. But yes, that was definitely Chico. Let's see. Finger Hut and Toys R Us. Yes, them were the good ones. Hello, General Sue. How you do? And yes, I did play your friend's music that day. You just weren't on here to catch it. So go back and watch a couple of old episodes and you might see it pop up on one of the episodes you watch. But yes, I did play your friend's music. And it was a really good music video. And the content of the song, the lyrics and stuff, it was dope. I like it. I like it. It was very specific, but I like it. Teacher Anisha talking about, ooh, Christmas tree. Ooh, Christmas tree. Yes, I put up our Christmas tree. We have one in the station and I don't have one at my house. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. But we did put up the Christmas tree. There it is. I was telling Teacher Anitra this morning and I also texted to Kels. I was like, you know what? We should leave the Christmas tree up and turn it into a hits tree and put like different radio ornaments and stuff like that on it. So I don't know if you guys ever find radio ornaments or see anything that looks radio-esque that we can hang on here. Send me pictures or videos or just send it to me or something so I could buy some of that stuff. Like, I definitely want to trade this bad boy out and keep it up here, you know? Teacher Anitra said that shit sound almost like slave trading to me. And when you see it, I'm just saying, okay? General Sue says the maintenance man, the carpenter, the cab driver, the cook, the hospital orderly, the security guard, the fish cleaner, and the Amway distributor all in the same day. Okay? I mean, as an entrepreneur, if you ain't doing all the jobs, then what is you doing? Because I'm a everything. When people be like, so what do you do? Everything? Fuck you mean, what do? I do it all. And then I don't complain about it. At least not as much anymore. I used to be like, I do all this. Everything you see, I do all this. I ain't even got to tell you no more. Bitch, y'all know I do all of this. Y'all know this is me. Teacher Nitra said, you sound Jamaican with all them jobs. You know what? I'm be honest with y'all. I wish I knew who I was past Tennessee. But I don't. I don't know nothing about my my ancestral lineage after Tennessee. That's as far back as I can get. My grandparents on my paternal side are from Shelbyville, Tennessee, and my grandparents on my maternal side are from Memphis, Tennessee. That's all the Tennessee. I'm from Tennessee, but I wish I was. So I wish I could be like Kels and be like, I'm the Panamanian Pisces or something like that. Or you got folks that's from Jamaica, and I want to be in the club and be like, book, Jamaica, yeah, man, wagwan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I was from Haiti or something. I'd be like, Sapase. But no, I'm from Tennessee. I ain't got shit to say. They never yell out, hey, where's Shelbyville at in the club? Like, I'm not a fun black. I feel like those are fun blacks. They got something to say they are a part of. They got a culture. My culture is niggadom. Like, I can't go back. I can't tell you that I'm from Ghana or, you know, wherever. I imagine that I'm from places, but I ain't found one yet that I can just really be like, oh, I'm from here and we just gonna claim it. not yet. But you know, I'm not a fun black. I want to be, but I'm not a fun black. Not yet. I'm not. Anyways, what's the Hadleys off of Living in Color? Off of In Living Color? Damn, I don't remember. I don't remember. General Sue said, I'm buying a pair of Alexander McQueen's and I ain't gonna feel bad about it. Hey. Your mama's child deserves Christmas presents too. Even if your mama ain't here to buy her child a Christmas present, or if your mama is here but she don't never buy her kid the right Christmas present that they want, guess what? You have the ability to buy your mama's child a Christmas present. I bought my mama's only daughter. My mama got one daughter. She got one daughter and one son. I bought my mom's only daughter a couple of Christmas presents because I refused to let her feel like she lacking. As a matter of fact, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I'm going to buy my mom's daughter the Christmas present before Christmas. And I'm going to wrap that bitch up and I'm going to put it underneath the tree for her so she can open up something that she like. It is nothing wrong with that. Do not feel bad about that, especially if you know your situation. It's a lot of moms out there right now that got Christmas coming up that don't want them macaroni them macaroni necklaces y'all about to get her, or that cheap ass lotion that you about to buy her from the from CVS. She don't want that shit. And she damn sure well, I like kitchen appliances, so I'm not gonna say she don't want that air fryer, because bitch, you get me an air fryer and I might get excited. But know your mom, okay? But she don't want no new vacuum cleaner for Christmas, okay? She don't. She don't. She wants something to make her feel special, that make you feel like you know her. And if you're not able to do that, give her some money so she can do it for herself. Okay? Like give her a $2,000 gift card so she can go do it herself. But if you know you're living in a situation where the people around you aren't going to put you on a pedestal, they're not going to make sure you're taken care of, everybody else is going to be opening up gifts except for you, bitch, buy yourself some gifts and don't feel bad about it and put on that bad boy from Santa. From Santa. And when everybody looking around talking about, did you get her that? No. Did you get her that? No. Be like, Santa got it for me. You ain't even got to tell him that you bought it yourself. Santa got it for me because Santa know what's up, because I'm not on the naughty list. Or better yet, I was on Santa's naughty list. And so, he took care of me because Santa, I was naughty, but in a good way. That's how you get real presents from Santa. You got to be a little naughty. Y'all trying to be nice. I be trying to be a little naughty. General Sue said, I love Family Guy. Back in the day, I did. But something about growing up and watching Family Guy, I don't know. Maybe I need to watch some of the new episodes and see what it's all about again. But I ain't watched Family Guy in a long time. Fresh and Fire Backyard Living. That is a new one. That's a new one. Hey, jump in the comment section. Make sure y'all say hi. Say hi to the new congregation member. Pass out some leaflets, a little fan. Give them some peppermints. Y'all know I'm a caramel chew type of granny, but some caramels or a peppermint. Say hi to Fresh and Fire Backyard, okay? Fresh, I don't know if you're a man or a woman. I can't tell. So I'm just going to say they, them. All right. I'm a they, them, you. They, them said, so true. When I see my list filled with the red check mark showing that I finished my task, I feel so good. And I mean, for real. Like, I ain't going to front. One day I had everything on my list marked off and I was like, bitch, you can't say shit to me. I did it all. I'm out here killing them. And it feels good. It really does. It feels good. General Sue said, I just got my blood work done. No STIs, but high blood pressure. I am still winning. That's what I'm talking about. Way to strap it up. We're actually going to talk about STDs today on the show. I don't know if you guys saw the news report, but it said Atlanta is number 3 in the country as far as new AIDS cases. And I think it's y'all fucking fault. And the reason why I think is, now I'm gonna hold that till Stoner get here, but it's y'all fucking fault. And I said something about this on a previous show, and I made a clip about why. Do y'all remember the Trojan Man commercials and the amount of people that jumped in my DM talking about niggas don't use condoms no more? And one person was like, Sunshine, folks don't use condoms no more. That's childish. Bitch, what? I'm so glad I'm married. I'm so glad I'm married because I couldn't fuck with y'all at all. I wish I was single and somebody was trying to put they sicky dicky in me talking about we don't wear condoms. Motherfucker, you couldn't get none from me without your my chart results. And that's even with a condom. I don't want you licking on me with your thrush tongue. I'm sorry, that was funny. That was funny. King is here. What it do, family? How you doing? How you doing? Teacher Nitra said that's a win for the no STIs. Look, let me tell you something. Having chlamydia in your 40s just hit different. It just hit different. You look childish as fuck talking about, hey, I just got a test done. And you know what I'm saying? I got burnt a little bit, so you need to go check it out. Bitch, how old are you? That is so childish. Anyways, you the Tennessee teleprompter master. Shut up. I can't stand you. I can't stand you, King. General Sue said, my great grandpa was a slave or a sharecropper. True story. I shook his hand and rode a mule with him. True story. My great grandmother was born 1900. I need y'all to think about that. That's why when people be talking about, y'all all be talking about slavery and stuff, and slavery was so long ago, y'all wasn't even slaves. But my great grandmother was, and I knew her. My great grandmother was alive up until I went to college. I knew this woman. We had conversations. You don't really realize what walking history is until you sit down with an old person and just like listen and let them ramble. My great grandmother told me she remembers when the first person on her street, listen to what I'm saying, the first person on her street got a commode. She was like, she remember everybody went to their house, was looking at it. Can you imagine going to your neighbor's house like, damn, that's a nice toilet. You the first person on the street that got indoor plumbing. Wow. They sitting around and somebody go, watch this. And all the water go down. Oh, shit, it flushes too. We ain't got to throw the piss out the window no more and clean the pot. What? My grandma remembers that. My grandma says she remembers the first time she saw an airplane in the sky. My grandma was born 1900, y'all. This is walking history. She says her parents were actual slaves and they were out there picking cotton, and she would be out in the field with them and they didn't want her to pick the cotton. Y'all, I promise you. Don't let these folks try to tell you that slavery was so far and so far removed and that was 400 years ago. No, the fuck it wasn't. Let's see. Fresh and Fire Backyard Living said, appreciate it. We're a wife and husband team. So then it is a they them. I was absolutely right. Hey, they them. How y'all doing? We like them wife and husband combos. What's up? How you doing? General Sue said you are never too old for a condom. A gram. And I a gram. Okay. Herbal Trucker said, oh my God, I have a video to send you about estheticians complaining about folks coming to get wax with crumbs in their butt. Let me tell you something. You gotta be a nasty, rasty, nasty ass bitch to go anywhere and put your legs in the air and you ain't did a duck bath in the bathroom before. You ain't wrenched that bitch out Like, that's crazy work. Y'all saw that video of the girl? And she thinks she doing a thing because she recording the esthetician talking about, and so you won't wax me because you say I smell and that you don't want to touch me. That's rude. That's disrespectful. I don't even smell that bad. I just left the gym. I don't understand why you can't wax me. First of all, bitch, I'm gonna tell you something right now. There are certain services that if a person tell me they don't want to do it for me, I am not about to force them to. What I am not about to do is I am not about to be in no compromising ass positions. You got me up here like this, talking about hold your leg up and you don't want to wax me. So now you pull half of my motherfucking lip off because you mad because I done forced you to do some shit that you don't want to do. I'm good. It ain't no way in hell. Ma'am. She would have been like, ma'am, I don't feel comfortable, and neither do I. And that's fine. I'll leave. I'll come back another time. Because what you not about to do is you not about to pull off a coochie lip because you mad because I forced you to do this shit. My labia is my labia and mine alone, and I want to keep it. And I be damn, that's crazy. King said my grandpa was born in 1910. So yeah, you get what I'm saying. He also said facts. We ain't know how old he really was because black people couldn't get birth records through white hospitals and they used housewives. Exactly. We think my grandma born 1900, and I think that's right. I think that's right. Come on, take a seat. You can take a seat. I think that's right. But you're right. She quite possibly could have been born in 1899 or 1898, and we just don't know. But yeah. But she did get a proclamation when she turned 100. She did get a proclamation from who was that? Bill Clinton, that said, you made it to be 100 years old and shit like that, which was really dope. Really, really dope. Fresh and Fire Backyard Living says, I know that's right. You were not paying attention well enough if you get an STD in your 40s and 50s, or you just don't give a fuck about your health. Like
what?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Atlanta is number 3 in new AIDS cases.
Oh yeah, it's been that way for like the last 15 years.
Yeah, and
when you sit down and do the numbers
mm-hmm.
of AIDS,
you smell amazing.
Oh, when you sit down and when you sit down and do the numbers,
mm-hmm.
you're more likely to be struck by lightning than catch AIDS.
Really?
People just take headlines and run with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fear. That's what's going to make you go down and get tested,
mm-hmm.
and then the doctors get paid for you getting tested.
Mm.
That's what's going to make you buy more condoms, and
mm-hmm.
the condom companies send their kids to college. These are all when you do the numbers.
I hear what he's saying, but you don't want to be the one that catch it.
Yeah,
but we're gonna talk about that. Hold on, let me get through these comments, but we're gonna talk about that because did you see the video of the girl talking about hell yeah, I'm out here burning these niggas?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I haven't seen that video.
I
haven't seen that video, but it's not a new thing. It's not a it's very diabolical. It's very diabolical.
Right.
Y'all remember when it was gay men out there burning everybody up for their own reasons,
and they were undercover.
Not just because they was undercover. It was their way to get back at
the
world for ostracizing them, and that's what women are doing now. To get back at the world for taking away my power of my sexy ass not being able to buy it, or you not being able to qualify me just for my beauty. I'm gonna fuck your life up for the rest of it.
Jesus. I'm so glad that I don't think like that.
There's a lot of hurt people out there.
I can't even conceptualize that. Like, the thought process is crazy.
I caught this shit being out here hot and thottish.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For a person to catch AIDS nowadays, you have to be out there hot and thottish.
This is very true.
It's not an accidental thing. That's why I say it's easier for you to get struck by lightning, because for you to get AIDS, you need to sleep with 5 to 6 to 10 people.
Now, I will say this too, though, but
it's
just STDs, period, for me. But we're gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk about that. We got to go ahead and go to this commercial break. Everybody's in the comment section talking about stoners. They're so
What's
happy
up,
to see
y'all?
you.
Well, how y'all
Teacher
doing?
Anitra said yesterday when you was talking about Jalen Rose, I don't know if you saw Travis Hunter. I don't know if you had saw the comment when I had put it up there, but she was like, "Ooh, the aggression," and
Lord.
I read it in Teachers Anitra's voice, and I wasn't sure if y'all read it the way she meant it, because when I put it up there and I looked at it, it looked like it was like the aggression, but I knew that she was like, "Ooh, Stoner, the aggression."
Lord have
like,
mercy.
shit, she talking about Stoner look like he'll put his head, he'll knock your head between a washer and dryer. I like that.
No, Stoner. That's why Stoner has never, because he looks like that. I ain't even one of them take the pussy type niggas. Come here, girl. I ain't even one of them shit. I'm a pimp in all regards. God. If you don't choose me,
I ain't choosing
it ain't happening.
Man.
It ain't no, come here, girl. You gonna give me your number. No, if you don't approach me and say, here, you want this pee? It ain't happening.
You ain't getting this
You
pee.
ain't getting this deep.
Before we go, I was telling them, I was like, I really hate that, because I was telling them about my note cards and how sometimes as a business owner, more times than not, as an entrepreneur and business owner, you have to wear all the hats. Like you have to do everything, right? And I was just like, I wish I knew what kind of black I was. Because I don't like.
Let's
okay,
let's go to commercial on that one. Let us go to a commercial. Even my screen froze. Look, my phone will not partake in this bullshit.
But you know what kind of black you are. Huh? You know what kind of black you are. You're Trinidadian.
That's not a type of black.
It is. It's a fun black. When you go to the club, y'all have Trinidadian music. You are a fun black. If you're Jamaican, that's a fun black. You know where you know what kind of black you are.
That is a location.
Right. You know what kind of black you are. No.
Because before they were Trinidadian, they were African. So it's just location. That's what I'm saying.
I don't have no my location is only Tennessee. So the farthest back I can go is Tennessee.
What you're talking about is not even your ethnicity. Your location of family. That's not ethnicity. Ain't even that. That's just where your family's from.
I'm not a fun black.
Do with your. That has nothing. Stop saying.
I'm gonna tell you why I call it.
Let's go to break. Because you are hurting my brain. Stop it.
Nobody has ever been in the club talking about where Tennessee at. Shout out Shelbyville.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Yes, they do. You got to be in a hole in the wall in Nashville for that shit to happen. Ain't nobody yelling out. I'm not a fun black.
You must not. You must not. Can I get a what? Tennessee at? What my ladies in the back? They say Tennessee. They say North Carolina. They say all that shit.
I want somebody to be like, stop passing. I want to be able to I want to be a fun black. I want to be like your bumble clot.
It sounds wonderful. All of this sounds wonderful. Ask a Jamaican why he don't want to go back to Jamaica. That's a paradise. Jamaica is a paradise, and they don't want to go back. Trinidad is a paradise. Nobody wants to go back to live. We all want to live here. This is the fun black country. Stop the bullshit. That's vacation land. Y'all don't go to their cities and see them living in tin shacks. My dad grew up in a tin shack. I promise you it's not fun blackhood. That's why I said, you're talking about location of blacks. Black people are fun everywhere we are. We are the spice of the earth. We make everything fun wherever we are.
We really do. We are like the salt and pepper and the hot sauce of the earth. Y'all, I'm about to go ahead and do what Stoner said, and we're going to go to this commercial break. We're going to play some Willie Hen. I'm about to play. I already played Up Jumps the Boogie, I believe. So I'm about to play Available, and I'm just letting y'all know. This is real talk. Let me say this. I am going on the 28th, I am going to Summer Jam. That's the song I'm about to play. I am going to Willie Hen's Rose Bowl 9. Okay.
Oh, really?
So
on January?
It's January. I just posted it on my page. If y'all want to go with me, like, I'm not going to work this time. I'm going to be in the crowd and move bitches out of the front of the stage because I'm gonna be at the front of the stage. Okay. Rabbi is gonna be there. Willie is gonna be there. He got it was a couple of people. But anyways, if you want to specifically go with me and hang out with me, let me know. Jump in my DM. We could all powwow and caravan together. We could all ride together. It's going to be at Old Smith's Bar. And I promise you, I'm going to have a good time. This ain't going to be my first Willie, and it's not going to be my last Willie. Here is Available by Sonia Williams. No, by Willie Williams. That's Willie Hen and Sonia Williams. Here's Available.
Glass House Radio. We here at the last Valley Club party ever. This the one for if you ugly, this ain't for you. If you go sit down. Yeah, we got the new one right here for Willie Hen and Sonya Williams. Just call it Available. Let's get it.
I wanna be available. I wanna be available to you. I wanna be available, and I only wanna be there for you. I wanna be available.
Oh, you do? From the last thing I heard, what you want with a boo? I hit your line that time, you was talking to dude, and you was like, fuck niggas, every one of you too. I'm like, damn, he broke your heart, ain't it? And never took you anywhere but too far, ain't it? Got you hitting pearl, mister, you gon' see the stars, ain't it? Wrote this song for you, West Star Spangle, that's the angle. X Rose, when I get there writing songs, you the right one. Ain't no other me, girl, it's only like one. I'm tryna leave that pussy killed, ride it pipe something, not just one night, but this could be night one. Tomorrow night, 2, and after that night 3. And if it's on site, girl, I wanna sightsee. I ain't even know you knew about the Valley Club, but I'm glad you came, nigga. Fucked around and found love, goddamn.
I wanna be available to you. I wanna be available, and I only wanna be there for you. I wanna be available. I wanna be available to you. I wanna be available, and I only wanna be there for you. It feels so right, it can't be wrong. What's in this weed, baby? 'Cause it's so strong. I'm down for you, and whatever you want to do, it's all up to you. 'Cause I'm available.
This motherfucker fine for sure. Could make you fall in love in 5 minutes, maybe even 4. Dive right onto the dance floor. She gym every day and she's so sexy in them damn clothes. But can you dance slow? Got all these other shorties wishing that they was ass dope. Pass those drinks off the rocks and keep that damn coke. Dance no manners, I handle it like a damn pro. Sad cause you just told your man no. Baby mean on the scene in a black dress. That good tequila gon' relieve you from all that stress. Tell that dweeb leave you with me, I think that's best. Hey, let's get ratchet, this your last test. Now say it with me, I say twerk, twerk, twerk. She don't move like no beginner. Booty popping like she tryna win a husband or a dinner. Twerk, twerk, twerk. Girl, I know you got it in ya. I'm available, I made my way to you. So how you feeling?
Available. I wanna be available to you. I wanna be available, and I only wanna be there for you. I wanna be available. I wanna be available to you. I wanna be available, and I only wanna be there for you.
Yeah. Try shit, nigga. Valley Club shit, baby. Yeah. 2-eye, bit. 2-eye, bit. Yeah. 2-eye, bit. 2-eye, bit. Yeah. East side, south side, west side, and the north too.
I wanna be available. I was hoping I could make it seem never dreamed that you're the one that sends me over. I wanna be available. These bitches hungry, I don't ask for feedback. I know I want you and I know I need that. You're the one for me, I know it. I wanna be available. Who are you loving right now? I know we both grown, boy, I'll come out and say it. So who are you fucking right now? I'm not even looking, boy, I'm screw your face. It's not time for the judgment right now. Who are you cuffing right now? You should be throwing me down. Come get with this. Don't even know all the things that you do. Oh yeah. And I was thinking it's time that I give all the feels and the thrills back to you. Baby, let me know if you let me ride. 'Cause I wanna ride. Just give me the wheel. Know how to drive. You'll be alright tonight. You'll be alright. I'll teach you how to fly. I wanna be available. I was hoping I could make you sing that. I won't lie and say I never dreamed that you're the one that sends me over. I wanna be available. These bitches hungry, I don't ask for feedback. I know I want you and I know I need that. You're the one for me, I know it. I wanna be available.
Hey, I'm gonna play another song real quick, but General Sue, hit me up and talk to me about October, because we are looking for a location to be able to do the show live. Here is one of the artists that's going to be at Rose Bowl ATL. Here is Rabbi.
Every day is a new choice. We make our beds and we lie in them. Who do you want to lay down with? Choose wisely. Met you on Friday, picked you up on Saturday. Sunday night you calling me over and over and over again, telling me that you're ready to rock me steady, rock steady. I got you so addicted. I should've never let you taste my love, my love. Damn right, I wanna see you again, but I'm not ready for no love affair. Still you ask me what is happening, when I told you that my heart wasn't there. I handle business on the weekday, but you can have me on the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you wanna be my weekend lover, it's gonna be hard to leave. Take it from me, from me, from me. Take it from me, from me, from me. If you wanna be my weekend lover, it's gonna be hard to leave. Take it from me, from me, from me. Gonna be hard. Take it from me, from me, from me. Oh. Damn right, I wanna see you again.
Hey hustlers, ready to level up your wardrobe? Check out All Hustle, No Fear, the brand that keeps your grind strong and fearless. From our stylish hoodies to trendy t-shirts to our motivational mugs, we've got you covered. And for a limited time only, grab your exclusive Jesus Drugs Only hoodies.
Weed is good all the time, and all the time weed is good. Hashtag Agram.
Don't wait. Visit allhustlenofear.com and gear up today. Show the world you hustle hard and fear nothing. All Hustle, No Fear. Wear your ambition. Shop now at www.allhustlenofear.com.
Me too. Shit, I want a man to cook for me too.
Right.
Hey, we back. We up here talking shit in the background, and I should have recorded all of that, but we back here talking shit. Okay, so I want to start with this one video, and I'm gonna preface this by saying trigger warning. Y'all know I don't say trigger warning often, but this right here is just disturbing. And when I see shit like this, it's like y'all had a meeting. Multiple people came up with this idea. It went through multiple channels, and nobody said, this don't smell right.
I can't.
All right, here we go.
Alicia is a very special and very sweet young lady who is looking for her forever family. She describes herself.
It's a parade like no other. Abandoned children desperately selling themselves to win over a new family, a new start.
She also likes drawing and doing arts and crafts.
And in the audience, sizing them up to find a perfect match, are their potential parents.
Okay, Michaela, you look so cute.
It is distressing, tragic, and completely legal. Here in the US, it's a phenomenon known as rehoming, where, along with matching events, troubled kids are advertised like goods on eBay and given to anyone who'll take them. Mostly they're adopted and often wear the scars of abuse and neglect. Most disturbingly, their parents have decided they no longer want them.
Desperate people do stupid things and desperate things. There should be legal structures and social structures and professionals who know what the hell they're doing around all of this. If we don't protect vulnerable children, who do we protect?
Now, I will say this. It is a sad sight to see. And I don't know who let those people in there to record that. But on the other side, I have family members who died in foster care. You know what I'm saying? Because no one would adopt them, and she committed suicide. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people who we see on the street are children who no one ever wanted to love or take care of. You got a room full of people who are willing to take care of someone else's child that they don't love, that they don't care for. It looks crazy because of the parade, but we're talking, how many children are adopted at 14? That's what we're not looking at. The reason why these kids are walking up and down this aisle is because they are way past the age of adoption. People adopt babies. So now it looks weird, but you just made a fun event out of, I need a home. I need a family. I need someone in my corner who's going to help me get from this last bit of childhood to adulthood. It looks weird as fuck. It just doesn't, it's not a good idea to have those cameras in there. And he's right, there should be some regulation in there. But the regulation usually wants to keep children in foster care because the government gets paid to keep your children when you don't want them. Nobody adopts 14-year-olds. Nobody adopts 13-year-olds. It doesn't happen that way. It looks sad and weird, But think about it. What happens to how many of your friends who you know who have been through foster care was ever adopted after they were 10?
So I have no problem being honest with you and saying I don't know, or when I was a child, I didn't know people that were in foster care, and if they were, I didn't know that they were not as adults. My aunt adopted 4 kids. All 4 of the children that she adopted were they were babies. We've been with them their whole lives. So I definitely understand that part. I think for me, it's the underlining nefarious nature of it, in the sense of
it's nefarious because of because of where we live and the context of what we go through in this country. People are nasty. People are evil.
And knowing, like, I don't know if you guys saw the video a couple of months ago where the couple was found that they had the kids and they were locking them up and they were only letting them out to clean up and you know what I mean?
What about the family where the daughter has to run away, get the police to come back and her 5 siblings been locked in their house for years, and the oldest one is in his 20s, but he's so indoctrinated
he don't even realize he can leave or anything like it's things like that. And it's like you see this and it looks like they're trying to sell off cattle. And I get what you're saying, but even as you were saying it, I'm like, I can think of at least 2 different ways that this could have been done that didn't make it seem like, hey, I coming up next we have, you know what I mean? Like, y'all could have made it a networking event where the kids, you know, are showing off things that they're really interested in.
Still selling themselves.
And it is, but I don't know.
Because the difference in the network of that, now you got kids talking to strangers. I wouldn't even want a networking event. This even though it looks weird, the kids walk down there, they don't touch nobody, don't talk to nobody, don't shake nobody's hand. If you like that kid, here's his information, and we'll set something up in the later. But a networking event where kids are coming and sitting down next to mother, there's a weirdo in that fucking room.
There's a weirdo in every room.
There's a weirdo in that fucking room, for sure. I wouldn't want those kids. You know what I'm saying? That just looked so fucking cringe. And you know what else?
What he said, it's got to be a better system once they get to a certain age.
As a black person.
I can't always put my hand on it and I can't always explain it. But when I see it, it's like, on the nose.
It's
this
like the
is
other day,
really like.
It's like the other day I saw, have you seen that meme of Reese Witherspoon talking about her blended family where she has 3 children by 3 different baby fathers is the strongest family that she's ever had. And though most people don't see.
Wait, Reese Witherspoon got multiple baby daddies? I thought she only had Ryan Philippi.
Apparently,
Philippians.
She's got 3 kids with 3 different baby fathers. And maybe I'm mixing up the white women, but it looked like Reese Witherspoon.
We talking about Sweet Home Alabama, Reese Witherspoon?
This is the meme I saw the other day. Anyway, and this black lady gets on there and she stitches it and she says, I'm not going to say what it is about this situation because her saying that this is the strongest type of family that she's been a part of.
If she was black and saying that, it would have been a completely different look.
Nobody called her a baby mama on the post.
Actually, I can give you another one, and it's directly related to me. So the video that I'm going viral on TikTok about right now, where I'm like, you know, tell your kids that the teachers are the ops, or that, you know, don't talk to them, and that they record everything. They are going in on. Some people are really going in on me. And they're like, look, see, this is what it means to have a black mother that's a single mother, and it's that. And
white women do that all the time.
But you know what? You know where I got the video from? A white lawyer. This white woman lawyer was sitting there and she was talking, and I was like, damn, that is true. And I do tell my kids that. But
where do you think the term helicopter mom came from?
Right, she qualified it, but underneath her videos, there wasn't the same type of.
Oh no vitriol. Everybody's celebrating her.
Right, exactly. Oh, this is perfect.
It makes so
But
much
because
sense.
I'm black and because I got weed earrings on and my hair is in locks and it's different colors, and because I'm gonna talk the way we talk instead of trying to sound ultra educated.
White women
all of
are
us,
worse.
right?
My mom said white women are worse.
Yeah,
as
all
with
of
their
a sudden,
kids.
I'm not, me saying it is less qualifying. But I just saw a video of a kid, and we're still not sure if it was a parent or if it was a teacher, but he got choked out on the stairs and started having a seizure. And y'all talking about, don't
choked out by a teacher?
We in the video you can't tell. It's an adult. Now, if it's a parent or if this is a just random person that made it through the school, I'm still mad because how the fuck did you make it all the way through the school to put your hands on somebody else's kid?
Yeah, well, we can't. It's hard to. And this is what I try to do. Like even with the Reese Witherspoon thing, we got to remember that on the internet there is no redo.
Yeah.
There is no fix it or correct it. Whatever we do and say the first time is what's going to end up on the internet and people going to run with. So in that case, with the kid with the getting choked out, you got to get the information on that before you make that part of your argument, because that's where they're going to double back on you. See, she was talking about, and it comes to find out that was some other kid. That was another kid that looks like an adult. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm saying. So, in the same situation with with the parents of the ops, I mean the teachers of the ops conversation we had. Me and you had a conversation that is quite different than the video that's going viral. You know what I'm saying? In that conversation, I understood exactly what you were talking about. In the video that's going viral, I only have
so much information.
I have the information so I could read. I'm looking at, this is what she was talking about. I didn't even know you had a whole video about it. But if I'm a person looking from looking outside without that back information, they gonna think certain shit and start classifying you certain ways. You know what I'm saying? Because the internet has no, hey, let me read. You just got to get on there and update it and say, hey, listen, we can't do anything
so everybody on here is like, what the fuck? That was an auction. That was an auction. Ranye says, I was in foster care. If we did this, I would have turned up and turned out. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I don't think I saw any boys in there. Did y'all notice that? I need to go back and watch again, or I need a longer clip. But
yeah, you need a longer clip because they only showed 2 kids.
I don't think they had any boys walking. Let's see. Straight from the boot said, I see what you're saying, Stoner, but who are those people in the room though? And are they legit people who really want to those kids for the right reasons? Like that would be another part of it too for me to feel a little bit better. What was the intake process for these people? Are they already on the list to be adoptive parents? Have they already been vetted? Like how did you get in this room?
Here's another thing that y'all not that on the other side, how are these kids vetted? Which one of these? A lot of these kids have problems if they made it to 13, 14. You know what I'm saying?
What's the personality traits like and stuff like that?
I saw a video. I watched a series on TikTok of this lady who adopted an 8-year-old, and the 8-year-old kept running back to go see their family, and the family was drug abusing and things like that. Caused this woman all kinds of trauma, had to get restraining orders on the family and stuff like that. But on the outside looking in, you just see a woman trying to adopt someone else's kid, and the kid don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we had in my family alone, I've got 3 cousins that were in foster care, and our family spent years getting them back. And even when we got one of my cousins, for instance, when we had her back, she fucked up and had to go back to foster care because living with her grandmother at the time, she was tearing up her. And there's so many elements of it. For me, I agree. One side of me is like, yo, that shit is wild. Why the other side of me is like, at least somebody want these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because we live in a world and we all know people that have been left behind.
And it's I think the other part for me is that I'm that person that would specifically go in talking about y'all ain't got no teenagers. Like I'm not a baby person.
Oh, you crazy.
I'm not a baby person. In my mind, I would want, somebody who, look, I'm about these next 4 or 5 years, these next 6 years, I'm going to help get you right. And then after that, I got your back throughout life. Like, because I'm
That's
still
why you
being
get into
raised.
mentorship.
Yeah, I'm a good big sister.
Right.
I'm a good big sister.
The reason why you would not want to get a teenage, well, not to say you, the reason why a lot of people don't, especially people with kids already, because I've been raising my kids under one thought pattern.
And this kid got a lot of.
This kid's got something completely different. I am basically throwing a catalyst into my family. You don't know what it's going to react, how it's going to react with your own children.
Yeah.
So that's why teenagers usually are passed up. You know what I'm saying? And then the people who don't have kids, you want to adopt a teenager, you don't know how to deal with kids at all.
Yeah. So that's a whole new thing.
That's a whole nother thing. That's why I say a lot of times teenagers get passed up because they're already built people. You're one step away from being a person. So for me, it's like, yo, it's crazy, but damn, somebody really want a teenager?
Yeah. General Sue said, once kids get 12, it's hard for most to raise. I helped raise my 5 foster brothers, and they're doing well. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
He said the most unprotected on the earth is a black woman and children. Teacher said, that looked like the slave trade.
Hey, that's exactly what it felt like. It felt like.
Ryan said, to be honest, normally they just have temp families that'll come pick you up and see if you fit. So they always done this, but it's just more of, hey, let's get them all at once.
Instead of just doing it piece by piece, parcel.
He said we would have Sundays or Saturdays and we would talk to temp families. So this is the same with no runway or extra stuff like that. And that's what I was saying. Like, I think I would rather y'all find some kind of way to network, like sit around and talk. And what do you like? Oh, we like to do this. Like, because I get it. We've already established our family. And even if you didn't already have kids and it was just you and your husband, like, hey, we're very active. We like to be out and about. We're this, that, and the third. And this kid's like, bitch, all I want to do is sit at home and watch TV. Right. I'm not really an outside kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I could see how y'all could network and try to figure this out. Like, if we work together, like, look, I'm telling you right now, you come to our house, we eat vegetables, we read, we do this, that, and the third. If you gonna fight all that, don't really decide you want to come fuck with me. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's Herbal Trucker says, what I'm wondering is where are the kids who were in those cages also?
Ooh.
I'm not sure why I feel like they may have slipped them into places like Utah and Idaho and less melanated places to enslave them.
My mom is over here.
She going
crazy.
off?
Yes, she's going crazy. My mom is going crazy. What she say?
Send you the link?
No, she going crazy. Cause listen, my mom took a lot of kids in. My mom had.
You said that before.
Yeah, my mom had 4 kids, and our house never had less than 6 kids growing up. My mom had 4 biological kids, and my house never had 6 kids growing up.
Why less than 6 kids?
Never. I take a teenager now. I think I have enough experience. You can't walk. You can't chase the nigga. Yeah, one hip is bad. You don't need no teenager. Stop it.
Your mom over there getting ideas like, you know what?
Listen.
I think I could take on one of these little motherfuckers and help change their life.
You
Brown
probably
turned out decent.
Right. You can mentor somebody. But send that kid back to their family. You not no. See, that's why. This is why.
General Sue said, let me tell you something. The red light district in South Korea is Osan. Has a red light district. It's women from every reach of earth there. I mean, everywhere. I seen it with my own eyes. He says, Herbal Trucker, have you ever seen that episode of Atlanta where the little boy got taken by the system? Yo. That's my homegirl. Well, I don't want to say that because that's not my homegirl, but that's my friend. Like, I know the girl, the mom, where she was like, do the Dougie then. I know her. She used to have a show here on Hits with her husband and stuff like that. And she is an amazing actress. She's absolutely positively hilarious. And I never watched the whole episode, but I had seen those clips. And one day
You never watched the episode of Atlanta?
I've never. No. So okay.
The show?
No. So
But
true story about Sunshine. If it comes on every day, I'm not gonna watch it until I can binge watch all of it. So now that Atlanta is over, I might go ahead and start watching it now.
Yeah. I'm all right.
But when it was actually still coming on, I couldn't.
This is me. I'm the same way. If everybody's talking about it, I can't enjoy it because you are all talking shit about the show I want to see for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So when Game of Thrones was going, did not watch any of it. Watched it all when it was done.
Mm-hmm.
Ozark, I still have not watched Ozark because
George had watched that for a little bit. He said that was good, like the first or second season. I never watched that either. Was it good?
I haven't. I haven't because people still talking about it. People still go to me. You ain't seen Ozark? See, nigga, I was gonna watch it this weekend, and then you said something. You fucked it up.
I just watched. I think I got one more season left, but I just started watching Scandal.
Oh yeah, Scandal.
I just started watching
married
Scandal.
During Scandal time, so I watched all the scandals, all the How to Get Away with a Murder, all the.
I've only seen one season of How to Get Away with a Murder.
Crazy you didn't watch Atlanta. I didn't watch it when it was on.
So I should go back and watch it.
I watched it all like you should do. I feel like TV shows, people who watch TV shows the night of, y'all niggas not doing enough fucking.
Right.
Because I don't got enough time to watch TV. Oh, it's coming on at 8 o'clock. I don't got them times. I got kids. I got business to do. I'm going to miss it. I'm not going to.
This is the thing. When it came out a week ago, and you gotta watch last week's episode to know what the fuck is going on this week. I don't do shows like that. I like shows that is start and end. You know what I'm saying? Like
you like miniseries.
Yeah, like this is the only episode I had to watch to understand what's going on.
Right.
Big Bang Theory. I could watch Big Bang Theory because it started at the beginning, and when the show was over, it was over. I can't watch it the same no more. I used to be able to watch it. I can't watch it same no more because it's triggering, because Sheldon reminds me so much of my husband.
No, Sheldon reminds me of myself.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't see you in Sheldon.
I feel like everybody always feels like I know it all. And that's what I see when I see Sheldon. When I'm looking at Sheldon, I'm like, y'all don't understand, this whole show is about proving that this dude is right 95% of the time.
Really? I see people stepping over themselves to accommodate this person and his weird ass idiosyncrasy.
But he be right. It'd be something if he was wrong. But he be right. And that's why I'm like, whoever wrote this show, they've got some kind of ego trip on themselves. And I'm like, I can't buy into it, because the more I'm like, damn, why don't y'all just it would be a 3-minute show if y'all would just say, you know what, Sheldon, you're right.
Now I have to go back and watch it through the lens of Sheldon's right.
My mom talked about, yes, I'm Sheldon. Mom, what you doing this morning?
So we almost gotta go, but real quick, I should have brought it up. Let's go ahead and have this conversation. Okay, so I just brought up the conversation of Atlanta is the number 3 spot with the highest new AIDS cases. It wasn't just AIDS cases, it's new AIDS cases. And Stoner's perspective on it is, I mean, it makes sense. He's like, it's honestly clickbait, because when you look at the numbers largely, like when you actually look at the statistics, it's easier. What'd you say?
It's easier for you to get struck by lightning
than it is for you to
die in a plane crash.
Than it is for you to catch AIDS. Now, whether or not
now the difference is, if you took 1 million plane crashes, you're more likely to get in one in a year. If you're flying, that's why I was saying, you got to be
I see
out
what
there.
You're saying. You got to actually be out there physically giving it around.
Right.
Okay, this is my thing. And again, grew up in the 90s, 80s babies. I really feel as though the difference is how society looks at sex and how we are talking about it. For a while there, we were getting our society to a point where sex and talking about sex wasn't so taboo, but it was about the safety of it. You couldn't watch something without them stopping and putting on a condom first. You saw Trojan Man and Magnum condom commercials everywhere. You know, there was the whole no glove, no love. Like we were brainwashed and forced into feeling and believing like without protecting yourself, you should not be having sex. Even to the point of, as a woman, there was a time where I had my own condoms. I did. And if a man tried to make me feel like I was a hoe or something for having condoms, nigga, we just not having sex. Now, going through life, you go through life and you experience life the way you experience it. But having to have conversations with multiple people about what you have contracted and being, an intelligent and responsible adult and having that conversation with people and telling them to get checked out, that's one thing in your 20s. Having that conversation in your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s is fucking crazy to me. And I was having a conversation with somebody the other day and they were just like, we don't use condoms. And I was like, but you're not in a monogamous relationship. And that person was like, but I don't use condoms. Like, I have sex and I'm an adult. Like, adults don't use condoms. And I was like, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Like, do you know that there are diseases out there where you can be asymptomatic, meaning you could be a carrier. You've had it for so long that it no longer shows up physically on your body, but you can still transmit the disease. Y'all are walking around y'all don't even know what a dental dam is. You don't know what dental dams are, but you're putting your mouth on people. And then this is what's really crazy to me. Y'all get on social media, especially men, and talk about how women stink and they pH balance be off and they coochie be tasting like pennies and everything else. But you're not protecting yourself. So you got thrush in the back of your throat because you sitting up here just sucking and licking on anybody. Your thing, it sneezes and it's got mucus dripping from it, and you still go out and have sex. Or the fact that women, you don't even make the nigga wash his body before he motherfucking touches you. These people got a hand, foot, and mouth disease. You don't even know what that is, and it's a real thing. These people got scabies. We're not even talking about sexually transmitted diseases. I'm just talking about your skin. Your skin touching me I'm a germaphobe, bruh. Like,
this is why in your 40s you don't have these conversations. This is why, because in your 40s you don't have these conversations, because if you still out here doing the things you're doing, you should know what these things are. You got to remember, and I always tell you, you got to always run it through what filter is coming through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you get to 40, you've seen enough and heard enough and to know what's what and how not to get caught up in these situations and what people to deal with and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because all it takes is to go to a chick house and she talking about she want to do something, and I could tell she ain't showered today, and it's not gonna go down.
Right.
That's it. I'm not, or hey, you gonna hop in the shower? Oh, nah, nah.
Right. Then I don't want to do
I don't
it.
want nothing to do
Let me
with
tell you
it.
something. If I ask you to go wash your ass before I put my mouth on you, and you say no, I am not putting my mouth on you. I'm no longer. The way the light switch just flipped off. Don't touch me. You've been at work all fucking day.
And you don't want to shower.
And you don't want to. Better yet, fuck, you don't want to shower for yourself. You're not considerate enough to me before you stick your nasty, dirty dick in me to at least wrench that bitch off. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm not asking for you to go douse yourself
that's gonna make me think. That's gonna make me think. How many times you done lay down with somebody and they washed, or
better yet, you not the first person they done fucked today.
I don't know. But I know.
I'm specifically thinking of a very particular fucking individual right now. And bitch, you know exactly who the fuck you are. I know you told, and this is a girl. I know told me you fucked a dude in the daytime and fucked a different dude in the evening and did not take a shower in between. So guess what? Buddy, who was number 2, you was sucking on a coochie that already had kids in it.
That be the trifling.
But it's men that do the same thing.
Yes, there are.
It's men that do the same thing. You fuck a bitch in the morning when you woke up. You go to run and shoot, play basketball all day. Afterwards, you fuck a bitch later on in the evening. And so now you got sweat, dick, and other bitch on your like no. Y'all, I respect myself way too much. I love me way too much.
At your 40s, you should know better than all of this. That's what I'm saying. You ask why, this is a hard conversation. In my 40s, these are not conversations I'm having. I make these decisions ahead of time.
But you should, because you should be having these conversations with your kids.
That's what I'm saying. No, with my kids,
you definitely
that's different.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
You know how many people, and I've never understood this.
They
be like, having the sex conversation with my kids is so weird. Why? You had sex to get them. You know exactly everything that you need to tell them. Having that sex conversation with your kids should be absolutely normal in a way of life. Am I telling you to tell your kids to bust it open and spin around and spit on it? No. But I am telling you to tell your kids how to protect themselves and be safe and intelligent adults when it comes to sexual and reproductive health. I can't stand hearing a person say, I don't know how I got pregnant. Bitch, you had a dick in your coochie.
We will revisit this conversation when your children are 16 and 15 and talking about sex. Because right now,
I'm only a 13-year-old mom.
You're only a 13-year-old mom. Take it from a 22-year-old dad. It's always awkward. Because what we're going into is like, hey, I'm about to teach you how to fry an egg.
Really?
I can tell you everything about frying the egg,
but I just can't.
But once I tell you about frying the egg,
now I know you're gonna go fry it.
You're going to go fry the egg. Once we start talking about sex, and my mom who's on the line, gave me a bag of condoms. I want to use these.
Really? It wasn't the same for me. My mom, I had sex once and then didn't have sex again for like 3 years, right? When I got to sexual, like, I was a late bloomer regardless, but when I got 18, my mom took me to the Spencer's or Starship over on Fulton Industrial. And we literally just walked around. And she pointed out everything and explained what they were, what it's for. This is where you go to get your stuff. This is how you she didn't make it clinical.
You were 18.
Well, that's how old you can't get in there until you're 18.
I know,
we had talks about sex before that.
Right.
But it definitely was.
So the talks about sex before that.
What did those sound like?
Yes.
You will have sex with a guy. He get you pregnant, and then you'll be a single mom, and you ain't coming back to my house with no baby.
Because your mom was uncomfortable. Exactly. She set it up that way because it was an uncomfortable conversation to even think that my daughter's going to have sex. When you're 18, now I know sex is inevitable. When you're 15, it's that's why I said, when your kids get to 15, and we will have this conversation.
So I've been trying to have the conversation with Georgie, but he's just like, I don't like anybody. Like, the way the conversation goes right now is, do you like girls? Nah, I don't really like girls like that. Do you like boys? I don't like boys either.
So kids know.
You don't like anybody. He's like, nah, I don't fuck with anybody.
Kids nowadays know that once they acknowledge their sexuality, then you're looking at them different. We didn't know that.
Yeah, because my son used the word asexual, and I was like,
exactly.
How do you even know what that is?
Right, because our kids know more about sex now than we do. But once we acknowledge their sexuality, or that they're sexually proclivative, or they're having these thoughts, they know we don't look at them the same.
So how many of y'all have had the sex conversation with your kids?
Shit, I've been having the sex conversation with my kids my whole life. It's uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? But I make sure my kids, hey, this is the result of sex. Y'all niggas. Y'all are the result of sex. You see all this money I'm paying out? That's the result of sex. You see how we don't have good relationships and this, and that? That's the result of sex. For my mom, true. They know way more because of the internet talk. All right, she said, yes, 18, not 15. Are your kids ready? She said 18, not 15. Right. That's what I'm saying. It's a different. Me and my dad started talking about sex. I can say as early as like 9, 10 years old.
But you also said that you were one of those people who started having sex at an early age, right?
Right, because that's what I'm saying. I got into stuff really early.
Mm-hmm.
My mom found out, told
Mm-hmm.
my dad, and then me and my dad started having more conversations about, hey, this is.
Mm-hmm.
My mom told my aunt. By 12, my aunt was telling me, hey, this is what you need to do with girls. This is what you don't need to do with girls. You know what I'm saying? My family, because they found out early that I got into stuff early, they made it their business. Hey, we're going to talk about this shit because you the type of nigga that once you set your mind
at the
on
age
something,
that you told me you was having sex, I was still playing with Barbie.
Right.
It wasn't even mentally there. And I'm glad, like, I realize now that I was raised in a very greenish way. Like I was that kid that did wear Oshkosh Bagosh up until high school. No, but you understand what I'm saying. I wasn't a very worldly type of individual, and even now,
you wasn't green. A lot of kids that grew up the same way you did.
Really? Because it don't feel like it.
My first wife, we humped. She was 19. I was 20. We humped naked, right? I got some stuff on her leg from being too excited. She ran out the house crying, screaming, yelling, blah, blah, blah. I get a call from her sister. Her sister thought she was pregnant. At 19,
with some stuff on her leg.
Nowhere near. She thought so. What I learned was I was the difference. My parents, my mom even said it right here. His parents were hypersexual. I started at 13, so I was prepared. I came from a family where sex was. My dad was also started very young. My grandmom had a kid very young. I came from a hypersexual family, so a lot of my friends were like you. Don't think that you were the oddball. You just you weren't talking with your friends because there was nothing to talk about. Me, and a couple of my cousins, we came from a sexual family, and I learned early that I knew more about sex than most of my friends. You know what I'm saying? And so you weren't green. Your kids ain't in a bad spot. Nothing like that. I just come from something different. So I learned something a lot earlier, and it changed my perspective on what it is to talk to kids about sex. You know what I'm saying? That's why with me and my kids, I'm not going to say I just laid it all the way out, but the conversations we have along the way, I just very nonchalant, and we talk about this, we talk about that. My daughter, I don't even remember having a major sex talk with her. You know what I'm saying? But she understood a lot of stuff just because she talked to her mom and she had the internet. My son, my youngest son, me and him gonna have to have a sit down because he already with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Me and him gonna have to. I'm just trying to. I have little conversations with him, but I can just tell this nigga.
He is such a cutie.
This nigga, listen. This nigga got Snapchat. I had to tell him to delete Snapchat last night. Oh, it's just to talk to my friends. Nigga, we know what's going on Snapchat. That's where you sell the disappearing dick pictures. Right. You don't need no Snapchat. There's nothing on Snapchat for you. And
I remember being a little kid. This is how I grew up. I remember being a little kid, and I was at least 13. And I'm not being facetious here. I know I was at least 13. And my aunts and my grandma are in the kitchen, and they talking about The Young and the Restless. And they was like, girl, and they had SEX last night. And I'm like, I can spell 3-letter words. But that's how my family was. Like, I remember asking my dad, don't y'all dare talk about how old I am. I remember asking my dad, could I go see the Terminator, not RoboCop, the Terminator in the movie theater with my friends. And he was like, isn't that rated R? like the Terminator.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, nah, that's rated R. So I wasn't raised like that.
Yeah, my family was different. My aunt took me to see Boys in the Hood at 12.
Yeah, nah, I
would never
definitely
forget
was
that
older
shit.
when I saw those.
I would
kinda,
never. Yeah, I would never forget that shit.
No.
But it impact. That's like
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
But a lot of my friends weren't raised the way I was. Like I guess because my family being so young and close knit at the same time, and then
it was a lot of y'all.
And it was a lot of us.
It was just me
and
and
then
my
we
mom
were
for such a long time.
We were Rastafarian too, so
it was very
my mom
insulated.
Yeah, we were insulated. So my family around us did a lot to say, hey, not only are you black, you're Rastafarian. So I need to show you that this is what the world is at an early age. You're not gonna get to slip through like other black kids. They teasing you now. They bothering you now. So you're gonna have to learn what it is to be black and what it is to be hanging out in the street. That's why my aunt worked with the director on there too. But that's another reason she was like, no, you need to see. Oh shit. We just talking. Yeah. Ratings. Who cares? Ma, there's stuff you didn't let us watch either. There was stuff we didn't let us watch. Why Twan talking about his boys already? Twan, your boys are 16 and 18, 17 and 18. We not talking about them. And then you just happen to be, my boy Twan Blue happens to be Ma say yeah.
Somebody said ratings. Who cares?
That's my mom.
Raw Country said, I remember coming home and my dad had a party for a new flick release. And they watched the whole movie, not just the sex.
New flick?
What?
What flick?
What kind of flick?
Are we talking porno? Or are we talking?
What
are we talking about?
Yeah. Okay, so true story.
We need more information.
Yeah.
Please.
True story. When Georgie was first born, like old George ain't like this no more. But old George would just have like Pornhub playing on a big TV in the den. And just be walking around cleaning up and doing stuff like that. Like while we were still like dating or whatever, right? When Georgie was born, of course he stopped doing it, but he still would watch stuff that I'd be like, you do know we have kids. We have a kid now. You can't watch stuff like this.
Why not?
Because you have children in the house.
Why not?
So, okay, case in point. I take Georgie, he's like 2. I take him to
watching on like tablets and stuff.
No.
Like
on
video,
the big TV.
Right.
So I take Georgie to the hair salon with me. I had my own little hair salon studio or whatever, and he's sitting there in the corner, and I'm doing this lady's hair, and she just so happens to be a principal and a fucking reverend. She's both. And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden our ears perk up because Georgie's in the corner talking about motherfucker. And we looked and we said, what are you saying? And he said, what? Motherfucker? And I said, ma'am, I am so sorry. Like, I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what he's been watching. I go home. I said, George, why is Georgie up here just talking about motherfucker? He was like, I don't know. What have you been watching? He was like, nothing. What have you been watching? He was like, man, I was watching Pulp Fiction the other day. Nigga, you can't watch that around no 2-year-old. You up here watching. And so I can understand how other people they're oblivious to the stuff that you're watching and what you're allowing your kids to intake and the type of world that I grew up in where it was just like, absolutely not. Absolutely. Even now, I could not watch. What was I watching? They keep telling me that it couldn't have been that show, but again, I didn't watch all of them. I watched like one episode and realized you had to watch the ones before. Stranger Things, I think it was.
Yeah, I ain't watched none of that.
Okay, so I think there was a part in Stranger Things where it was maybe it wasn't Stranger. I don't know. Anyways, but there was a young lady who was transitioning and she wanted to be a boy, but at the same time she was liking a boy, but the boy was kind of like a girl. It was a lot going on. Georgie is sitting here watching this with me, and Zoe's not even born yet, so Georgie had to be like, 5 or 6, 4 or 5 or something like that, right? Oh my God, I had to turn it off because it was just too much. Glee. I couldn't watch that with my kids. I can barely watch it myself as an adult. And let me say this. Glee was weird to me because there was a lot of sex in Glee, and those were teenagers. And as an adult watching, I don't care if the actors are adults. If you're making me believe that they're teenagers, I don't want to see teenagers kissing. I don't want to see teenagers having sex. I don't even want to see the illusion of it. Like y'all laying down in bed together. This shit is freaky. Like,
did you watch Dawson Creek?
I did watch Dawson's Creek.
That was nothing but teenagers.
But I was also a teenager.
Right. So
that's the difference.
Right. So
I wasn't an adult watching Dawson's Creek.
That's what again, frame of reference.
Because I did watch Pacey.
Exactly. So as a teenager.
And 90210.
And 90210. All these things when we were teenagers.
But we were the demographic that we shouldn't have been watching. But we were the demographic that it was being pushed out to. As an adult watching like Euphoria. I can't watch Euphoria. Yeah, I'm not watching that.
All those shows are the demographic that they say they're going after is teenagers, but teenagers don't have money. The demographic they're going after is adults, and adults have sex. So adults are not going to tune in every week to watch kids go to high school, but they will tune in every week to see kids deal with adult situations as kids. People don't realize how much Dawson's Creek was really like a pervert show.
Yes.
Right. Same thing with 90210.
And you try to make it okay because you make them use these big words and have these real deep ass thoughts.
Dawson was supposed to be 17.
And
Pace was trying to get into college for 2 years.
Right. And he was fucking a teacher.
Yes.
And I remember, look, this is the thing I remember the most about them shows was saying to myself, me and my friends don't talk like that.
We don't do none of this.
Are we not intelligent enough?
No, because this show wasn't.
We don't even think like that.
This show wasn't for you. This show was for adults. It came on at night at 8 p.m. It didn't come on during the kids' hours. It came on at night. So these shows are for adults. They just get to relive teenage lives or whatever. That's what. When I got old enough to look back and say,
you just 90210.
When I got old enough, I was like in my 20s, like almost. No. I was in my 20s.
Because 90210 was definitely.
And I started. You know what it was? Me and my ex-wife used to buy DVD sets. We were big on like I had a whole wall of every TV show because remember there was no Netflix, there was no shit like that, and it was Redbox, but we would buy DVD sets. So she loved Dawson Creek growing up, and I kind of was fucking with 90210. I ain't gonna lie, when I was a kid, so we bought the sets, and as we're watching them, we're like, why the fuck? This is weird. Those are teenagers.
Yeah.
They're the teenagers. I can't watch it the same. I can't watch it the same.
It don't hit the same.
Right. And we only bought one of each. And then I remember a few years ago, last year, everybody was talking about Euphoria or something like that.
I watched like 10 minutes. And
I was like, all right, let me watch this shit because everybody, I could binge it. And in the first episode, I was like,
love Zendaya, but I could not watch that.
These are kids. Yeah. These are adults. We know these are adult actors, but they're going to high school. They're hitting their locker room. They're going to get their bag. And I was like, nah, dog.
This ain't it.
This ain't it.
This ain't it for me.
This ain't it for me. It was kind of like that parade of kids earlier. It was like, this don't feel right. When I was young, though, I didn't pay no attention. But that's why those type of shows went away. And they got put on Netflix and stuff. Because remember, there was Dawson's Creek. There was a bunch of them at one time.
This nigga said Dawson's Creek taught me how to sneak into shorties' rooms. Shut up. I hate y'all sometimes. I really do hate y'all niggas.
My mom.
I was Ubering last night and I had to deliver some food to Wesley Hempstead. that's over off of in Cobb County, right? And that was the very first apartment that my mom moved into when we moved to Georgia. The amount of just memories that just came floating back. And then what makes it so bad is the apartment that I had to deliver to was
right next door.
Right, like the one that we lived in was right adjacent. I could see the door, and so I'm having all of these flashbacks. And one of the main flashbacks I had was of my boyfriend at the time jumping out of my window because my mom came home. I was in like 10th grade, 11th grade. We weren't having sex. He just was over, and he shouldn't have been there. And I remember seeing him the next day, and the way, because I was in the second floor, the way his legs was all cut up from trying to slide down the side of that building.
Oh, he didn't just jump?
He didn't just jump.
Oh, he tried to shimmy his way down? Yes. Nah, dog, just break your ankle. Don't even try that shimmy and stuff. I've been through that too. Shit, I hit in the. I was dating a girl named Tamika Todman, and her uncle came home, and I hid in the closet.
Man, my first time having sex, I was in a closet for 2.5 hours waiting for this nigga mama to leave. I mean, his daddy to leave. And then afterwards, he was like, all right, so we gonna do it, nigga?
No, nigga, no. I'm out of here. It's over.
Yeah, come on, let's try it.
Go. Nah. As soon as I got out that closet, I was like, I'm out. You don't want to? Nope. I don't want to do nothing. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Get the fuck.
What your mom over there saying? You got comments for real. What they talking about?
My mom said, frame of reference, very important. It's always adult situations, and kids shouldn't be watching, just like Family Guy. I will agree.
I said that earlier today.
I will agree on Family Guy. Yeah, it's not a kid's cartoon. Family Guy, Simpsons.
I didn't even watch it the same. No, you don't think Simpsons is a kid's cartoon?
Fuck no.
Really?
Fuck no. When I was a kid,
it was a kid's cartoon.
It was a kid's cartoon. Now
it's not. I haven't. Okay, so I haven't. I don't think I've watched episodes of The Simpsons since.
Well, you know, that's
2001.
It's all owned by Fox. Simpsons is still owned by Fox.
Okay.
And because Fox other animation is more adult, Simpsons has become more adult.
Really?
Not
that's
in the
sad.
Not in the way where it's like Family Guy. You know what I'm saying? But there's more jokes in there that are adult jokes. Whereas The Simpsons, when we were kids, was our cartoon family. It wasn't the Cosbys. You know what I'm saying?
It was like Bob's Burgers.
See, Bob's Burgers, I'm mixed on. It's definitely not a kid's show.
I get that.
Bob's Burgers definitely
they cuss and stuff.
Yeah, but it's still a family show.
Yeah.
Same thing like The Simpsons. Simpsons is not exactly a kid's show, but it's still a family show. It's still a family setting. There's just some with the newer Simpsons, because they're trying to stay relevant and current. There's more jokes that are like, okay, these are not kids jokes. You know what I'm saying? But same thing with Bob's Burgers. Oh man, I love Bob's Burgers.
Man,
I love Bob's Burgers. I love Bob's Burgers. I love Family. The one show that is all the way not for kids.
Archer.
Oh no, that's not even. That shit is hilarious. I was gonna say Futurama.
Really? Futurama is a love story.
Not for kids.
I love you. Let me tell you something. I love Futurama. Okay, Futurama is just a love story about how much Fry loves Leela.
Agreed.
I want a nigga to love me the way Fry loves Leela. That has been a post on my Facebook a couple of times.
Well, what about the Jamaican dude who's married to the wife, Brenda, who keeps fucking her she's still Barbados Slim. She's still fucking Barbados Slim. She's been married to her husband forever, and she's still. But listen, whether you know it or not, whether you know it or not, man, just giving you a heads up.
Oh God!
Ain't nobody gonna cheat on your ass like an island woman.
What? Wait a minute. What? I just said I wanted to be a fun black. Okay, wait. Your mom, because I don't think she was on there when I was saying this.
Ma, tell them the truth.
Hey.
Don't nobody cheat on men like island women. Just be straight the fuck up.
Hey, your son said that all black is fun. And I tried to explain to him that I'm not a fun black because I can't find anything of my people going back further than like Tennessee. I want to be a fun black. I want to be able to say stuff like bumbalaclot. You know what I'm saying? Like my
God,
people.
South Park. Why
like,
do you even talk about South Park?
That's South Park that's a whole nother realm. That's a whole nother realm. But I want to be a fun black. I want to be able to say that my people from Trinidad. Like I can't say that. Only thing I can say is we from Tennessee. Like the furthest back I can go is Shelbyville and Memphis, and that's on gang. Like that's the furthest back I can go.
The reason why the
I don't know
islands are
what
so
my
fun.
culture is.
The reason why the islands are
They say
fun.
I'm Jamaican though because of all the jobs I got. They say you work like a Jamaican. Just be I'm honorary Jamaican. I'm honorary green and yellow and black. I'm honorary Jamaican.
Look what my mom just said. Read it out loud.
Truth no chaser. Most island women cheat.
Because again, these fun blacks live in a different environment and life is different. You have to find life is third world country in these fun countries that you think you want to be from. You know what I'm saying? So
like I want to fall out of coconut tree or whatever it is.
That's all the fun stuff that you see on TV. That's all.
Whatever Kamala said. Whatever she said. I want to.
Yeah,
do that.
most whether you know it or not, most Caribbean women cheat. Men, just get your head right because Caribbean women are not going to go without. We're just like Caribbean men. We're not. If you're not.
She said cheating for island women is different. It's a different standard.
That, like I just said, they're not going to go without. You could be the man who's taking care of the bills and everything, but if you ain't laying it down, I got to have these things satisfied because if I don't,
if you're not taking care of the pum pum.
Right. If I go crazy on you, I'm gonna lose my house. If I start spazzing out on you and acting stupid, I'm gonna lose all the shit that you give me. So
you basically saying if I sat down with your mom and had a conversation about my life, she's gonna give me a completely different answer than what somebody from America or something like that is gonna like. If I compared to if I had a conversation with my mom.
I don't know. I just know that Caribbean women are more honest about it.
Hey.
I know.
Let me get your phone number. I got a couple questions to ask you.
I just know that Caribbean
it's some things I want to know. And I ain't even trying to be funny or nothing like that, but I don't talk to my mom about relationships. I don't.
That's another thing.
I don't talk
Caribbean
to my mom
families
about
not. We ain't. It's not like that. Like I grew up talking. I knew way too much about my family.
Oh no, it's my choice of not talking to my mom about relationships is because I see your relationships and you can't give me no. I'm not going to let you give me no.
That's the number one person you talk to. How did you fuck this up so bad?
But the problem is you got to know you fucked it up.
Oh, well, you don't have to believe it. I'm just telling you. You fucked this up.
You got to know.
How did you do this? Or you don't even have to think you fucked it up. How did you do this?
Or you don't ask the crazy person in the relationship about relationships. If you know that your mama is the crazy bitch in the relationship, you're not supposed to ask her for relationship advice.
You got to ask her because if you ask your dad, you're going to get the traumatized answer. He's going to give you the answer that he knows he's supposed to tell you.
Well, see, this is the problem. My mom and my dad were never actually together.
Oh, well, then you got the answers already.
Like I be trying to tell people.
You got the answers already.
I'm trying to tell y'all I'm here for a reason because let my mom tell you she was on birth control and I still made it through. Okay. Let my mama tell you she was on birth control and I still made it through. And I also could have been aborted. And I was told that to my face.
Was your dad in a relationship?
No, my dad was a Q.
Did he have other kids before? You're the oldest.
I'm the oldest. But right after me, we have Michael and James. James was born in May and Michael was born in November.
Okay, so this is what your dad had multiple girlfriends, of which your mom was one.
My dad was a Q.
Right. So your mom had, and I hate to say it, your mom may have had a trap me baby, thinking that was going to pull him out of that.
They were in college. They were at Kent State.
Oh, they was in college? That's a whole different.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I don't think I
your dad was just slinging dick.
Yes, I'm trying to tell. I don't think I was supposed to be here. the way
Ain't
the
nobody's
story
supposed to be here. Who the
shit, my
fuck?
kids were playing. My kids were not accidents.
Oh, well, that's
Neither
different.
one of them.
Again, we have different races.
Yeah.
If
Neither
any
one
of my
kids were
if any of my
accidents.
kids ask me if they supposed to be hot, no, nigga, you're not supposed to be
Oh
here.
yeah, no.
And
Georgie
I never wanted your ass.
Yeah, no, Georgie was.
I'll
Big
tell
George
all
took
three
my
of my
birth
kids.
control from me and told me, "You don't need to take these anymore. You good."
Okay, so Big George was ready to have a kid.
Yeah.
Did you want to throw away your birth control? And it was not a plan. You went along.
No, because I could have still took them pills every single day and said, "Nah, fuck you."
Omari, listen to my mama. Omari is a trap me baby. I already know. You ain't got to tell me. I know who my daddy was at that time. I know who my daddy was. My daddy was in them streets.
That's gotta be crazy to hear your mom say no.
I
I was trying to get that nigga to stay.
My dad had I believe that. Omari, he had plans. I believe my father had plans. Just like Georgie to
your
make baby.
dad tried to get your mama, so okay.
I know that for a
So
fact.
Georgie was a trap me baby, but
That
not
was to
by
trap
me.
you.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
was a trap me,
Right,
baby,
right.
not a trap
Once
you,
I put
baby.
this baby in,
You're mine.
You mine. You ain't going nowhere. And
Which
my
is true.
father of his 8 baby mamas believe they all still belong to him to this day. Anyway.
Love it. I love it.
Yes,
see.
Swan. I was the trap me baby.
General Sue said, "Island women different. My shorty
different.
Jamaican. She bad and her aunt and her attitude match. Fake ass black Barbie. She my boo though. Her body anime no tracing. Yeah, what he said.
Sometimes I be wanting to read this stuff with my own eyes.
Maybe you might see it. It's up there. What he saying?
My shorty Jamaican. She bad.
Here, I bring it back. General Sue also said, "Laughing my ass off. You're a survivor. You're gonna make it.
We gonna make it. We gonna make it through, General Sue. We gonna make it through. Listen, man. I'm thankful. I am so thankful for the relationships I have with my parents and my grandparents, because in my family, like, there's a lot of stuff that they do hide.
Mm-hmm.
But when it came down to my life and how I got here and who my parents were, there were not many off. The things I learned as I got older, but even when I was younger, hey, nigga, you didn't come. It wasn't all love.
So
You know what I'm saying?
when I listen to the stories, you know how they say they got her side, his side, and the truth?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard my mom tell me stories. I've heard my dad tell me stories. But the one that really sticks with me is what my grandma be telling me.
Right. Because
she was
biased.
from and she was from the outside.
Mhm.
And some of the stuff my grandma has told me, I will say, yes, there were times where my mom was a fucked up ass baby mama. You know what I'm saying? There were also times where I could say that my dad's
Was a piece of
family,
shit.
no, not my dad in particular, but my dad's family was on some bullshit.
Oh yeah, that.
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
Yeah, both
Like,
sides. My dad's mom tried to cut my dreads in my sleep.
I have a story where my grandma who passed away called the police on my mom and tried to say that my mom had abandoned me so she could keep me.
I believe that too.
I was loved.
I believe that
That's
too.
the way I heard that story. I heard that story like, oh, she loved me so much she wanted to keep me. My grandma was like, nah, we had to go there and get you. Hence how I ended up in Texas, but we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, no, wow. Jesus.
Yeah. When
Jesus.
when you really get into the stories, and that's why I'm always so, like, people are so critical of their parents and stuff like that, and they forget that. What's she talking about?
Tried to steal you. Who tried to steal? Wait,
Talking about
me? Oh yeah. They tried to steal me. I could have been a
Oh
lifetime
my gosh,
movie. I could have been a lifetime movie.
11, 11 baby mamas.
Who?
She
Your
had
dad?
she had to set me straight. We were having babies and fighting. My mom, and this is true.
Like with your dad?
No, my dad's baby mom.
We're having babies, like they were pregnant.
They were pregnant
And they were
fighting each other.
Jesus.
Not just pregnant after they dropped that baby, and a new baby mama gets added to the Royal Rumble.
They
she got to get
together.
New baby mama gets added to the Royal Rumble. She got to get jumped too.
Oh, this blood in and blood out, bitch.
Right. Right. That's why I be telling.
Gang, bitch. Welcome.
That's why I be telling people, you know, your mom's so. I done seen my mom knock bitches out. Knock bitches out.
Yo.
And then gather her kids. And let's get into the cab.
Hey, I would love to have a Black Mama compilation of shit that you've seen your mama do that you absolutely positively know this bitch is crazy. I'll start. We
Go ahead.
What they say? We explain and don't judge or whatever.
Listen and don't judge.
We listen and don't judge. My mom took me to teach me how to correctly slash tires. Okay, somebody owed her some money. They wasn't paying her, so allegedly. My mom went to this bitch house in the middle of the night, slashed 3 tires, not 4. Why do you slash 3 tires and not 4? Because if you slash 4 tires, the insurance company will pay for it. Don't ask me how I know. I went on a field trip and found out. Also, you don't just punch the tires. If you do that, they can go ahead and they can get that sealant and they can just fill the plug. No, you have to actually pop that inner tube within the tire. So you get a serrated blade on one end. You pop it and then you got to turn it, which means now you got to get a whole new tire. 3 new tires. Also, just so that you know, y'all some bitches for trying to break out the front and the back window. If you break out both of those windows, insurance company will pay for it. What you should do instead is those little small triangle windows in the back, those windows that have absolutely no function, those windows cost at least $1,000 to $1,500 to replace because you have to get them cut very specific for that window. Punch those out, bitch. Don't punch out the big windows. It's easy to go to the junkyard and get a window replaced. You cannot replace that little window in the back that don't roll down. Okay. Last but not least, mustard and ketchup will ruin a paint job, and you can actually create letters with it. Okay. Oh, motor oil too. So what you do is you put the motor oil or the mayonnaise the motor oil or the ketchup and the mustard on the car at night. You let it sit there. When the sun comes up in the morning, it will bake it into the paint. Or the motor oil will start to bake and it will bubble up the paint job. Okay. I'm not telling you how I know these things. I'm just saying my mom taught me some shit. I'm just saying.
Say you trying to get these women arrested for vandalism.
But
you ain't lied, Twad. You ain't lied.
But I will say this, because of all of that stuff that I've learned, I have never destroyed a man's things. I've never destroyed a TV, a PlayStation. I've never fucked up a car. I've never destroyed. I've never done that. At this point, my presence is a gift. I will leave you wondering where the fuck I am before I take myself in that position. And I also feel like if you fuck up a car, that's fucked up because that car can't fight you back. But if you fuck up a car while that person is in it, kudos. Because they can hit you with it. They could get out the car and whoop your ass.
As long as they can defend themselves.
They can defend themselves, right. But you are a coward if nobody is around and you just go fuck up this nigga car. That's coward to me.
Twan said, you going to jail now. You're going to jail now.
Yeah.
Nah, I learned.
It's gonna cost me, but it's gonna cost you too.
I learned quite a few.
I punched them side windows out real quick
from my mom.
Fuck you. Play with me if you want to.
You
got 2 of them bitches too.
My mom. How you know you come from a crazy lineage? My great grandmother got into an argument with my great grandfather, her husband Jimmy. And before he knew it, she pushed a washing machine down the stairs.
God damn.
On top of him. That's just my great grandmother. My mom, I'm not going to tell y'all the stuff my mom has done in my lifetime. But I'm just going to tell you where the lineage has come from. Because my mom has also done some wild shit. And this is to tell you how crazy. I just come from a crazy family on both sides, man. I just don't have the women in my family, not just the women, the men in my family too. My dad ended up goddamn almost paraplegic for trying to jump into a 2nd-story window to get to his baby moms who had a nigga in the house.
What?
Tried to jump in the window.
I ain't live that kind of. I didn't.
Tried to jump into the 2nd-story window. Got his fingers on the thing, and
just fell down.
No, she closed the window.
Oh shit!
I was washing and I was bathing my dad and washing him for 2 weeks because he couldn't shit straight. He tried to jump in this woman's window. I bought a piece of pussy. that she was done with. She was, I'm done. I'm over you, nigga. I'm over. Nah, you don't let me in this house.
True story. If she ever watches this, she gonna be mad at me. But whatever, this is my truth. True story. A couple years, like maybe about 15 years ago, my mama husband called me talking about your mama pulled the gun out on me and this bitch crazy. I said, did you know that bitch was crazy when you married her? Yeah. Okay. Do you think it was gonna change after you said I do? No. Well, then don't fucking call me, because you did something to make her pull a gun out on your dumb ass.
Well, that's why I don't have the second wife anymore. Because no matter what the fuck I did, ain't no reason to be playing with my life. I'm sorry, 15 years ago, I'd have been out on your mama.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. Hey,
I'd have been gone.
Don't act like you ain't know this bitch was crazy.
Crazy or not, I'm not. Don't play with my life.
Hey, I'm just
You're supposed to be crazy on the dick. You ain't supposed to be crazy.
We got rules to this.
Yeah, don't pull no guns on me.
Y'all, we got to go ahead and get out of here because we got to go have a little sesh before we start the goat shop. That's just our, we got to stay with our traditions and shit like that. What they
Yo,
say?
Twad is really, you just gave so many women ideas. Oh my God. Oh, he said, oh my God, next week the vandalism rate gonna go through the roof.
Twan, when I tell you, it's them small triangle windows in the back.
Listen.
Them right there, them is gangbusters.
Oh,
I'm
God.
telling you.
Deuce in here? Oh, Deuce tuned in early. Deuce, you in here?
You will fuck up a nigga's whole day by just taking a little thing and just popping out that little triangle window in the back. And then depending on the car, them shits be small as fuck. What's that? That Hellcat. Just pop that little window out. So now it's always raining in the car, right? It's always either fucking cold or fucking hot. Like, that window will piss you off because you're not getting that fixed.
You're not going to get it fixed.
You're not getting that fixed.
No.
You're going to get that car replaced before you get that window fixed.
Nah.
And I'm that bitch. I have not gotten that mad yet, but just know it's sitting there in the reservoir.
Door. Get this whole door out this bitch. I'm not about to replace it.
It's not even in the door. That's not a part of the door.
No, if you replace a whole door, it's going to have the window already in it.
That window is usually on the back panel of the car. When we go see Tanisha's car, I'm going to show you what window I'm talking about. I promise you, it's not on the door.
It's the window right behind the window. When you roll the window up, there's that little slit, and then there's that triangle. It's part of the door.
Okay. Yeah, this is all her. He said, not the triangle. I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, bro.
And it's less effort. You know how many hits you got to take to that damn windshield to get that bitch to break?
Listen, girls. I would just, easier way to do it, just go to the nigga house and take all his remote controls. I promise you, it's going to disturb him way more.
You ain't even got to take them. Just put them in the microwave.
Oh, no. Nah.
Oh, that'll piss a nigga off, too.
Oh, my God.
Don't take the microwave. Just take the little spinny, little plate. Take the microwave plate.
Oh, God.
Look. Oh, inconvenient.
Don't take the plate.
Inconvenience the fuck out of a nigga.
Don't take the plate. Take the little ring that it sits on top of. Because when you take that, then the plate's going to teeter-totter forever. They ain't never going to be able to eat soup or oatmeal or nothing in that bitch.
You know another way to piss a nigga off? You go in his house and you know that little pump inside the toilet? Take that whole shit off.
Oh, man.
Take that shit off and go. This nigga, you ain't shitting for days. Because guess what? It's going to take him a minute to figure out why the fuck this shit ain't working.
That's like in high school. My homeboy Alex that worked with McDonald's. Apparently, there's a little piece in the milkshake machine that is very important, but it's a small little piece.
Yeah.
He took it out. And that is how the McDonald's on Wesley Chapel never had milkshakes forever. And then all the McDonald's across the world adopted the same.
Hey, ladies, you don't have, it takes a lot of fucking energy to do some of the shit y'all do. Y'all want to take bats and break stuff and everything else like that. When it comes to electronics, I do not understand why y'all put out so much energy in your anger. I'm a very, docile, angry person. I'm not going to go break the TV and stuff like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut the plug off of everything. Like, fuck this. I just cut the plug off. Fuck your PlayStation. It worked, but it don't have no plug.
Fellas, cut up all them sex toys. That's all I'm going to tell you. That was my biggest revenge. I cut up a shitload of stuff.
Ladies, Shein got sex toys on discount. You can get a discount nut. Okay, I'm telling you, they got the rolls. They got the rolls for $3.99 on Shein right now. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah. Yo, it's crazy how cheap women's sex toys are in comparison to the shit that they try to make for men. The shit.
Y'all gotta have a whole ass. It's gotta be able to get in it. Like y'all need.
Who told you that?
I see it. You got the little fake bump.
That's the stupid shit that women think men buy.
No, I see y'all. I see it in y'all videos. Pawpaw got it sitting in the back. Got his little bakuchi sitting back there.
That little sleeve. That's all a nigga. Ain't no nigga with a girl or fucking regular pussy buying one of those body things. Ain't no nigga who fuck regular pussy buying one of those body things. A nigga who is fucking regular pussy, like real people pussy, we never. That's why I be like, who buys that? Niggas never buy. Right, exactly. That's when you need it. But I'm talking about just
not Shein roses. Yes. Get you a little rose.
I was just saying everything in life. I was just telling my homeboy yesterday. Everything in life for women has to be cheap, because women would not even the things like all these women. Oh, I got a Birkin bag. No, a nigga bought you a Birkin bag because you would not spend your money on that purse. Either a nigga bought it or you bought it with money that you made off of men. Either you made money off of shaking your ass, or you made money off of OnlyFans, or your baby daddy. You not taking your hard-earned money and buying a Birkin bag. I ain't never met a bitch. It's not happening.
It's not a reasonable.
It's not. Women won't, because you will walk. I don't care how much money a bitch got in her pocket.
General Sue said that spinning cup is crazy though. It's that Gawk 3000. It's the flashlight.
Again, that flashlight is what it is. That flashlight costs $100. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not buying no $100.
That's what I'm saying.
To catch a nut.
Exactly. That's what again, women will buy a $20 goddamn. A nigga would never buy nothing less than $100 to put on his dick. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? It's my dick. Do you know what? If this shit malfunction on my penis, are you crazy? I'm $100. That's what I'm saying. Niggas, a woman's whole life is cheap. A nigga get up and say, yo, man, I need an outfit. I gotta go to this party last minute. We're gonna go to the mall. We're gonna probably try to spend less than $150, but we're gonna spend $100 to $150 on an outfit. So you're not buying shoes? Huh? So you're not buying shoes? Nah, yeah, shoes would be. Yeah, your shoes are right, exactly. Shoes are that's if you really trying to jump fresh on a motherfucker. But if it's last minute, you really gonna say, I got a pair of shoes and I'll buy an outfit to match. A female, she gonna walk in the Rainbow and spend $30 and have 2 outfits and 2 pair of shoes, and think that was right. And think,
why is it wrong?
Huh?
Why is it wrong?
Because in 30 days, when the shirt fall apart after washing it 3 or 4 times, then you're like, you go get another. That's what I'm saying. The life of women is so cheap. For men, that ain't how it goes.
No, I've had multiple men tell me this.
If I bought a pair of sneakers for $15, are you kidding me? I would never. And then,
let's just be honest though. Back in our day when we was growing up, we couldn't buy sneakers for $15, not without getting Jones. These kids these days,
you
they have a completely different world than we lived in. Like you couldn't even wear.
My mom went
your
shopping.
Tops and bottoms had them. You couldn't wear a Nietzsche on the top and baby fat on the bottom.
No,
that is crazy work. These kids now they
Hell
could just wear whatever the fuck they
Hell
want to
no.
wear. Like,
but see, a dude had to have a Nietzsche on. A chick could wear a rainbow outfit. Could wear it didn't have to say anything. You know what I'm saying?
I miss them Jarbad pants on y'all.
Gerbo.
That's what I said. Them Garbad pants.
No,
I used to love them Garbad pants on
that's
y'all.
That's not even the word.
Y'all, this is all hustle, no fear.
We way over time,
we gotta be back in 10 minutes. This is all hustle, no fear.
I don't know why they do that, bro.
We gotta go. I'm not even playing no music. We gotta go. Bye.
Yeah. Be right back.
Bye.